now, and I know that's not the
Fraggle. Fraggle was awesome back in the day.
Wow.
Man, look at that! You got an instant tan. Man, that's some spray paint. That's pretty good.
Wait, are we live?
We're live.
We're live? Where am I looking? Hey, guys.
Where am I looking? Oh, my God.
Welcome to Xbox Ultimate, episode 100. I am 3-Bit. I will be the host for like 10 seconds in the intro. We got some people here. I am...
He hasn't been on a podcast, so I don't know what to do.
You're doing great, man.
What?
You're doing great.
Oh, thank you. See, I already got a fan out there. So, we are all here to celebrate the 100th episode of Xbox Ultimate. And I'm in my studio here, live in Texas.
Wow, you just copied Mav's setup.
Yeah, just a little bit. Yeah, Mav looks a little different. So, first off, I want to thank everybody for who's in the chat, and it's actually really cool to be here in person and get to hang out with my Ultimate peeps. And wow, it's been a great 100 episodes, and the fact that we made it this far, and it's very much family dynamic, and we all get to hang out and everything. It's amazing every single time. So I want to do the intros, and then I'm gonna get out this chair and let Mav do the actual Mav do his thing. So we have Pong. How are you?
Start with me. I like this new setup already. Let's go. 3-Bit for life.
Sorry. Matt told me to. Sorry, Pong. First in my heart
Is Mav's lovely wife, Caitlin.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Look, Mav's lovely wife, Kaitlin. How are you today?
Is that the producer in the background?
What?
Whoa.
I'm doing great. How are you?
Oh yeah, Kate. Wow, you look very different today.
I like the new facial hair.
Yeah. Yeah, looks pretty good. The pink lighting, suiting.
Yeah, it's fantastic. I love it. You know, it's the new me.
It's 2022. This is all good. This is all good.
Okay. So, Kate, what have you been playing? How you been? Pretty good.
Just been playing myself a little bit. You know.
Wow.
Power Wash Simulator. That's what I've been playing. Power Wash.
Okay.
Must be those toy.
Yeah,
Never mind.
Product reviews.
yeah.
Toy reviews.
I've been
Yeah.
reviewing a lot of things and crumble. I love crumble cookies.
Crumble cookies. Yeah. TikTok's going well.
Fall Guys, Game of the Year.
Yep.
That's it.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah. So
Very cool.
it's been fantastic.
All right. Well, good to hear. Good to hear. Pong. Now I go to you. The encyclopedia of gaming.
Gaming dating back to the
Dating back
first game ever created.
to what?
Dating back to the very first game ever created.
To the very first game ever created. Pong.
Yeah, we can hear him. We can hear him.
How are you? Doing pretty good.
Look, I'm all confused right now. Where are we? What's going on? What is with the Matrix glitch right now? What is happening here? Xbox Ultimate number 100 family. It is amazing to see you all. I am jealous as hell right now that you guys are there. Man, what an awesome deal for episode 100. Chat, you guys are all looking amazing. Thank you for stopping out and already congratulating us, but especially, of course, Mav and Kaitlin, who started this whole thing. But man, I am proud and honored to be a part of this episode, to be a part of this family. I'm glad to be here, 3-Bit. Thank you. Thank you for the intro, brother. Appreciate it. Look at that. Look at that crew up there.
Yeah.
You guys. I'm jealous.
Next, we have... What was Jasper?
The realist, the master, Debbie Downer.
The Debbie Downer guy. Yeah. Jasper.
Yeah. So, story is, I'm actually at Pong's house right now, so I'm gonna go walk onto his camera.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So
Going all
how
right.
you doing? Pretty good?
It's all right. I don't like that question. Mav knows that, so you shouldn't ask that.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Oh, go ahead.
Rick Payne says he's outside and he's waiting to get in right now.
Oh.
So you gotta go open the door.
Rick, what?
Rick Payne's downstairs. You gotta let him in.
Like he's in the front door?
He's out. He's in your house. Next, we have the fuzzy of the fuzziest. Belvedere.
Always fuzzy.
Always fuzzy.
Yeah.
Fuzzy Belvedere. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing good. This is an awesome start to this 100th episode. So glad to be here with you guys, and man, I can tell this is already going to be a blast. But man, I won't take up too much more time. Let's
There's some over
find
there.
out how what Psychonauts or wait, yeah, Psychonauts, how he's doing.
Yeah.
It looked like he was in
Where-
prison
where
not
do you
too,
look?
a minute ago.
Where am I looking?
I just look like at the restream.
The
and then
restream?
the chat.
Right here?
Yeah,
Okay.
you don't gotta look at the camera. I know
Okay.
you're just used to trying to
Yeah, I'm
show
just
off
used
your
to-
beautiful face
yeah,
and
sorry.
everything, you know,
Who's
you don't
doing
have
that?
Never mind. Never.
3-bit, grab some animal crackers. It'll look more like Mav.
Use your
Yeah.
iPad.
Here we go. I got him. Okay. Now I am you, man.
Oh my gosh.
All right.
Don't eat those.
There we go.
Like 3 years.
Got some animal.
It's already
crackers.
getting better.
Yeah. Got some animal crackers. I'll try.
Yeah, those are a little old. I mean, they're still not expired. Technically.
They still post them though, no matter how old they are.
Okay.
They're aged.
They're pretty good.
Right?
Not too bad.
Is it stale?
Psycho.
I mean, it's
Did I
about
read
the-
the Psycho?
Put that virtual background off.
No, last time was Kate. So Psycho.
No. Hey, hi.
Hi.
How you guys doing? I am fantastic. I'm here in sunny Florida. No. No, no, it's been great. I have the virtual background because if I don't, this is what happens. All right. Let's see. That.
You're in a pretty princess room.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
no,
nice.
No, not gonna happen. So it's either this
Uh-huh.
or the prison brick wall. So we're gonna go prison brick wall.
Okay.
It's fitting, Psycho. It's okay.
100th episode. I'm gonna let Mav. Mav is gonna take over this chair, and I love you all. I'll see you on my phone in a second. So here you go.
My animal
I'm an
cracker
amazing
crackers,
host.
Motherfucker. Let's go.
Okay.
Yeah, you're on top of your
So
game, 3-bit.
Thank you.
Great
Thank
job.
Yeah.
Great job.
You're a fantastic host.
Here you go.
Thank you, sure.
Hey everybody, welcome to Xbox Ultimate episode 100.
Oh my god.
Go back to 3-bit. He was better.
Is it better?
He's not eating cardboard.
Shout out to everybody in the chat. Wow, I couldn't hear anything, so I don't know what was going on whatsoever, but man, 100 episodes in and absolutely fantastic. One intro that didn't actually get made was actually Kate, because
Oh, I'm good.
hey baby.
I'm so excited. I'm just taking it all in.
What are you talking about? Kate did her intro.
Why'd
Did
you
she?
laugh at that?
I don't know. Taking it all in. Everybody got Jasper, Pong,
Psycho's been
Fuzzy,
rubbing off on Mav.
a little bit. It's like literally me and Psycho were hanging
Literally,
out in front of an
yes.
Italian restaurant there earlier today, and he was hitting on some broads in broad daylight.
What's funny is, like, if I didn't know this was gonna happen, I was originally, my plan was to like cut Pong's face out and then like make his background my background so it'll look.
You should have hit me up in the DMs, Jasper. You could have sent me a picture and I could have posted it as my background. It would have been freaking amazing. That would have been awesome.
That would have been funny.
Yeah.
Huh. It's not bad.
Oh, well, okay, hold on. We're still.
What?
Now 3-bit's calling from jail as well. Great, 3-bit. You got a time limit?
I can only be on for 5 minutes, so
Did you not set the light
make this
in there for
figure this
them?
out.
No, I
A what?
did. Like, I get nice front light so you can see him. Yeah, I did. I tried to.
Whoa.
I tried my best.
There's
Well, I
there's
didn't know if
something
they
going
could
on.
see the screen.
Huh?
What?
I didn't know if they could see the screen with the lights on like that.
Oh no, not
Yeah, we
very
can-
well.
yeah.
Not very well, probably. But again, to the chat, we already got some super chats and stuff. So guys, thank you again, everybody, for tuning into this special show. I told you there would be surprises, and there definitely was. It's been fun. We're gonna have another fun day tomorrow, for sure. But yes, to get started, we have a $10 super chat from Alvin. Thank you, Alvin. He says this is a day of days. Chronicles of Riddick quotes. Absolutely amazing, dude. Appreciate the support. Alvin is an amazing community member. He's always showing up. We also got a $20 super chat from Brian Hopkins, Silent Cypher. Absolutely another amazing person, a great podcaster as well. He says, congrats on 100 episodes. You all rock. Here's to another. I appreciate you so much, dude. And then also, hey, shout out. We got subscriptions being given away, channel memberships. I mean, for the channel. Shout out to Dr. Dinglenut, who just gifted 5 subs as well. Appreciate that. You guys all rock. Freaking love the chat. This has been an amazing freaking 2 years now. I feel like we still feel like the new kids on the block a little bit with Xbox podcasts and stuff like that. But time flies, you know, a little over 2 years, 100 episodes. It's freaking hard to believe. But I not only want to say just thank you to the chat and everything, but also everybody here right now. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, it's absolutely amazing to have had this amazing family atmosphere you guys are part of, brothers and sisters. Like, it's what I really feel like. I feel like great friendships, you know what I mean? Like, somebody I didn't really hang out with a lot of people after high school and stuff. I just kind of like chilled and stuff. Just didn't really have a lot of friends that were interested in gaming and stuff. And now we have like a family that is, you know what I mean? Absolutely insane. And like, to have 3-bit and Psycho here in my house right now is just fucking crazy,
concerning.
Bro.
Oh,
Crazy.
Yeah, did you put up cameras? Did you install cameras? You probably should have.
Well, we got the Ring camera, you know, just to make sure like Psycho doesn't wander off with any of our stuff, and you know what I mean. Like, but no,
order food and you're gonna get like 7 deliveries in the middle of the night.
No, after the show, we're gonna get we're gonna get some Mexican food delivered and stuff. We're gonna hang out, have some drinks and everything. It's gonna be a blast. But yeah, it's been pretty crazy. But I didn't really get to say hi to everybody. Like, how are you, Jasper? Are you doing good?
Yeah, I don't like that question.
Yeah, you doing all right?
Yeah.
What about Fuzzy? You doing good, Fuzz? Yeah, cool.
Sorry about that. So it's raining in the background, so it's like a heavy downpour. So I didn't want to have everybody hear like the raindrops
no worries,
on the roof and whatnot.
And what about you, Pong? You doing okay, man?
Hell yeah, brother.
Yeah.
Happy to be here, man. Again, jealous of you guys being able to party it up together. Hopefully one day. But yeah, man, just honored and proud to be here for number 100 and be a part of this group, man. So yeah, thanks, man.
Yeah, it's absolutely amazing, guys. Now this is gonna be interesting. We got some gaming topics and stuff to look at, but also like we have some other things to look back on, right? 100th episode. I just figure it's like a good opportunity to kind of just take a look at some things that happened on Xbox Ultimate Podcast over the course of the history. Let me restart that here because
what are you doing?
I didn't mean to make it full screen. Yeah, look at who is that guy, right?
Look at the chest. Yeah, let's go. Got some cleavage going on. Yeah.
Just a little
That's how you got the sub started.
We never thought we'd have 100 episodes. I mean, I was hoping. I said in the first episode, I was like, I don't know if anybody's ever going to watch this, but like, we're going to keep on going and doing it because we love it, right? So this is a little look back at some of the moments here from our show. I didn't get everything in here, but just because there's too damn much, right? 100 episodes. It was like mind-boggling trying to remember when certain things happen and stuff. You guys know we love to laugh and shoot the shit on this show a lot, and things go left a lot and stuff, you know, but here's a look at some of these moments here.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Xbox Ultimate Podcast.
This is not how you sounded.
Who is that fucking guy?
I'm just getting started. Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in. My name is Mav, and this is Xbox Ultimate episode number 10. Yes, you heard that right. This is no longer a wee little single podcast. This is the first
Oh my god.
live episode of Xbox Ultimate Podcast. My first guest is #the wife, my lovely, beautiful wife, Kaitlin. Thank you for joining the podcast, and it had to be you, only you, babe.
Well, you know what I was going to say earlier? Is how fitting is it that the first time you're doing this and I'm the guest is on Friday the 13th?
I have some
Stupid
amazing
fucking thing to
guests
say.
here for the first time. We have a legitimate full panel on this podcast, so it should be really exciting.
Look at the horrible fonts everywhere.
Hey guys, how's it going?
My horrible fonts I put over everybody's camera.
Hello, everybody.
Oh.
So we also, this guy has a voice.
Oh.
You may have heard it once on Retro Renegades.
I gotta pause this, right? So you guys know Pong is like on every fucking show under the sun right here. But listen to his intro here, guys. Listen to his intro. Absolutely amazing.
You know him very well because he is in every podcast chat known to man that has to do with video games, and he is an awesome guy who is one of the best community supporters that I know, and super excited to have him here. Everybody say hello to Pong Soul.
Wow, what an intro. Happy New Year. Welcome to 2021 finally. Great to be here. Mav, thank you so much for the invite. Great to finally be on a podcast with all you guys. Awesome to see you. It's weird being here.
Finally be on a
in the chat.
podcast.
I guess that's something that takes a while to get used to, but
With all of
this is
you.
gonna be great.
Did it take a while to get used to it,
Can't
Pong?
wait, so let's get the show started.
Yeah.
Absolutely, it did. Yeah, for sure.
3-bit looks so
That
different
is
at the
an
top
awesome
left.
guy. We've been getting to know
Yeah.
him a lot, and you'll be seeing him more coming
This
up.
is before he had a girlfriend.
He was a boy, now he's a man.
Mr. Psychonauts, how's it going, sir?
That's good, and honored to be here. Thank you for inviting me and live from my phone.
Wow.
Everybody's first appearance.
So let's do this.
I'll try and be gentle. We got Lady AF.
Shout out to Lady.
Beyond the box. Hello, Lady. How are you doing?
I am well. Thank you for having me. I'm excited to be here. I've kind of been stalking your guys' channel since you started up, being like, oh, I want to be on this. Mainly just because I wanted to be on a show with your wife. Because fuck the rest of you. I wanted to hang out with Kaitlin.
First in my heart, my beautiful wife, Kaitlin. What's up,
Babe,
baby?
Jasper.
Oh, Jasper.
So right.
No, I know, but Jasper's like...
I know, he just feels like
I know, like, Jasper's like part of, like...
Jasper has.
I don't know.
That was the second. I couldn't find your first appearance.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's. I looked back and my first was on episode 59.
Okay, yeah, I should have asked
Yeah.
you.
Then we have another guy that is well known in this community. He's actually on Shop Podcast, which has been
The
going
fuzzy
on
one.
for years. And he's also starting
the cat
tomorrow,
guy.
going to be on a new podcast on this channel called Fun Speculation Podcast, FSP. And I would like everybody to say hello to Fuzzy Belvedere. What's up, Fuzzy? How are you doing?
Hey, how's it going? Thank you for having me.
Oh, remember this, guys?
No.
You guys ready?
Xbox Live did not go up. Actually, it was a joke.
Oh.
Yep, pretty much. You ready? I'm just reading this for the first time, so bear with me. But Greenberg.
You ready?
Oh, he's like in outer space.
Look at Pong's camera setup.
That was my Astros when I was sitting in my chair against the window. Yeah.
Pacific Standard Time. We messed up today. And you
Xbox Live. It did not go up live on the show.
a vital part of gaming, and we failed to meet the expectations of players who count on it every day. As a result, we have decided not to change Xbox Live Gold pricing.
Whoa.
Bam!
You can do Caitlin's outro, or what are you gonna do?
Yeah. Oh, yes.
Oh
here we
my
go.
God, this is the best.
No problem.
You can see my cookie crumble.
See my cookies, my crumbles, and we're gonna talk lots of fun. And I'm now sponsored, so it's great.
Hey, catch me on Twitter at...
I don't know if I saw it.
You can catch me
I hope she never listens to
on
this.
TikTok.
She's gonna fucking
And
kill you.
I have lots of videos that went viral, and it's amazing. So check it out, guys.
Chicken thighs.
And also my YouTube video. And also I'll be playing House Flipper and Halo.
Oh, you are so divorced. You are so divorced. It's not even
Something happened when we were streaming the other night.
Don't remember
we
this?
danced together all the time.
Maybe you've seen it a few times.
And 3-Bit said something, and I told him I was gonna get him good on Xbox Ultimate, and the time is.
How's the revenge video coming along, 3-Bit?
I'm very excited for this. So I apologize for some of it because I'm really horrible at part of it, but it was all in fun. And, you guys
enjoy. Now, the second half is a joke. The first half is for context. You need the context. Okay. So here we go.
Video's coming, Pong. One day.
I did. It fell off a horse.
It's gonna be in.
I got chased by a
UE5.
horse when I was a kid.
Dude, I got chased by geese.
I fell off a pony. And that's why
Was it a Sony pony or was it like?
I think I was like 15. I wish I was younger.
What were you doing riding a pony when you were 15? Did you go on a pony ride when you were 15? Wait a second. This never gets Hold old. on. Reverse. I have more questions now. Okay. So were you riding a horse or a fucking pony when you were 15 years old? Were you at a carnival doing one of those little pony rides? You fell off, and when you were 15 and it was so traumatic you'd never get on another pony again?
Do I have to answer this?
Fucking great, guys. Holy shit. 3-bit. Oh man, dude, this is the fucking 3-bit. Be prepared for fucking Xbox Ultimate this week, dude. I'm gonna get you so fucking good, man. Oh gosh. Every opportunity I have to play this is gonna happen 3-bit. It'll never die. Yeah, I took Kaylee rode a pony like a couple years ago at Candy Canes for Kids.
Listen, it was going fast, okay?
It was probably thinking, what the fuck is this 15-year-old doing?
Alright, later, Stubbs. This is for you, 3-bit. You know we love you, right? Yeah. Get it, 3-bit.
Where do you find these pictures?
Lady was dying.
That one, it was just like, what the fuck?
I'm just 3-bit. Looking for a pony.
I don't even remember that because I was so
One that I can ride.
She was so drunk.
I'm 15 years old.
Oh my god.
See that pony? I'm gonna jump on it. I hope I'm not too big, cause I wanna really take that ride.
If you're 3-bit, let's do it. Ride it, that pony. Saddle's too small, cause it's meant for a kid.
Oh my gosh. From the classic Mavi one.
Oh, yeah, that was the first time you guys saw that. By the way, everybody, that's shareable. It's a YouTube video on the channel. You can share it to everybody you know. Family, friends, grandparents.
Oh, it's not.
Anybody in Georgia specifically would be really great to send that to, especially in the Atlanta area.
Oh my god, I was crying. That was so funny.
So I've known 3-bit for about 6 years.
What was that? Why?
And we're gonna have a super fun time. What the?
Oh wow.
Hey, lady. Hey, 3-bit.
Forgot about this.
Come true.
I didn't think I could love them anymore.
Oh my gosh.
Wait, can we ask Craig a question though? Craig,
Oh
how
my
do you feel
God,
about
no.
Starfield being delayed?
Oh, I was crying on this episode. This was so funny.
All right. How about I don't know where Psycho disappeared to. Pong Soul, do you want to give us the Psycho?
You couldn't find the first
Oh
one.
my god.
Like your best Psycho outro?
Okay, okay, well, it was a great show, everybody, and you can find me wherever you find me, and if I'm not banging your mom, I'm playing games. So yeah, it was a great show. Peace out, everybody. Have a great night, and yeah, Xbox is the best. Let's go.
Oh that's fucking gold. That is fucking gold.
Oh, that's it, guys. Oh, hey, with 3-bit. How did you feel about this?
Oh. Am I giving a review of
Yeah.
what we just saw?
Mom,
Yeah.
stop hitting on 3-bit.
That was funny.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm the king, and you guys.
I get. I'm down here now. It's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I freaking love you guys. Yeah, I mean, just really do. Like, you guys just freaking make it fun time all the time. It doesn't get old. Look forward to this day, this night, every week because of this show. So you guys absolutely rock. Lady Man says, "Does your wife still call Pong Daddy?"
Time they've
No,
asked.
Occasionally.
no, it's just turned into dad now. That's all
Yeah,
it's
I
turned
just call
into.
him Dad now.
And I gotta say, while that was playing, get a holy freaking shit moment to Chris Jones, dude.
Wow.
Chris,
100.
that is absolutely way above and beyond, and incredible, dude. Your support, just being a cool dude and hanging out, being a friend, is enough. But like, you know, support for the channel you guys always show is absolutely amazing. It says with $100. Since I found you all and been welcomed into the family, it has been a great time. All of you are so supportive. I went through a rough couple months, and thanks to Pong especially made it easier, and I got through it. I love you. Hey, we love you too, man. You freaking rock. And you are a great writer, sir. I'll have to say. I do enjoy your articles on lordsofgaming.net, bro, so keep it up. Facts.
Ooh,
Definitely
PTK.
facts.
What's up, brother?
What's up, PTK? Shout out everybody in the chat again. PTK, Ray, FarQ, hanging out, Talos Re, Crazy
Get a hold of
Louie.
yourself.
Huh?
I'm telling my mom to get a hold of herself.
Yeah. Susie,
I'll call him
Susie's a
Daddy.
Pong fan. Andy Cruz, what's up? You got Railsair00, what's up? How's it going? Black Card, been there from like pretty much day one. When you saw that like first episode of my dumbass with my like open shirt, you know, like he left. I'm pretty sure he left a comment on that for very first episode, bro. Like absolutely amazing support from the community, and all the channel members as well. Thank you to everybody. Always, I'm gonna have your names scrolling on the screen for a minute here. All the support you guys have always shown means a lot to me and to Kaitlin, and I think to everybody else here as well. It's been absolutely freaking fun 2 years. Guys, I don't know. Do you want to talk gaming stuff, or I guess we can do whatever.
It's whatever you wanted. You said you were preparing all week for this.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Yeah, I don't know. That's all
he
I
was
prepared.
just scrolling back through old podcasts. That's all he was doing.
Well,
This is all I did, guys. I don't know what we're gonna do.
Into the show now? Like, what do we do?
That's it. What do you guys want to do?
No, I mean, so all right, so we'll get into some gaming topics. You know, it's the gaming show. You know what I mean? I guess. You know, I mean, we got the Xbox Game Pass family thing is actually happening. It looks like, and it's going to be $25. Me and Pong had a chance to talk about this yesterday, but it's absolutely incredible. It seems like this is like actually happening, and it's way cheaper than a lot of us thought it was going to be.
I have a question about it.
Mm-hmm.
So when we were downstairs, y'all were talking about it like, hey, I could add like 3-bit and Psycho to our plan, blah, blah, blah. And it was like, it just has to be within the US.
Yeah. Within your country, like whatever country you live in.
Are they encouraging people to do things like that?
Yes, actually.
Not
That's kind of like seems unusual because like that's on the brink of like what Netflix about to like stop people from being able to share.
Yeah, Netflix.
Well, the thing with Netflix is it's unlimited.
Mm-hmm.
What does that mean?
Like
all you have to do is have the password and an email to get a Netflix account. So it's like unlimited. So that's people are like they're losing money that way. Whereas Xbox, they know how many people are in the family plan.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, it's I mean it's good deal.
It seems like it's cool that they're like encouraging people to do that.
Yeah, I guess like with
yeah, for sure.
With changing your location, they apparently encourage that a little bit too. Like in order to get early releases for games, like you can change the location, and they seem to not mind. So that's pretty cool. as well.
Belvedere asked a interesting question. How will the Microsoft points work?
They're still individual accounts, so
Okay.
Jez is gonna. They talked about that on Xbox too, and Jez is gonna check into that. But in the release that they talked about, they did talk about the rewards as well, like that the other family members or friends, whatever you want to say, were going to be able to also do the rewards. But Jez is gonna double check that because he wants to know
that's a good point with the rewards. I would assume like with Microsoft points, or is that, I don't know if that's what you mean by Microsoft points, because Microsoft points is technically not a thing anymore. We always used to buy Microsoft points for like 1,600 points for like $20 or whatever.
That's what he means.
The rewards points. That's interesting because you have an opportunity to get like 5 people.
Well, it's tied. You have to sign up with your email account for Microsoft Rewards, so it should just be tied to that individual account. The rewards thing.
It should. The point that was brought up on the Xbox too, though, and it was a good question because that means all 5 people have the potential to earn like $10-15 a month in points, and they're only paying, $5 as of right now for Xbox Ultimate, right? So that's kind of the like, hey, is Microsoft going to allow that? Because they're basically even giving away more free money at that point. I mean, it's like crazy. So we'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully they still allow it so that
Did
way
you do that on purpose?
my kids can help put the points towards the family plan.
Yeah.
Buy like or not buy, but like trade in the points for like the I guess a 3-month of ultimate. Hopefully they have a 3-month ultimate for family or something.
Right. So
Listen, lady man.
Yeah.
Let's just put that to fucking rest.
What?
I don't know what this obsession is.
What do you mean? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't know, because they spell lady like Lady AF. So I don't know who that person
Isn't that just how you spell lady?
This person, I think this person's been in here before, but under a different name.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah. It's okay.
I'm not messing with Pong Soul. Okay.
Unless Pong's got a dick long enough to reach across the United States of America.
Yeah, from north to south, baby. Yeah. That's what it is, right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He is.
He is hitting it from Wisconsin and
Wisconsin. He's not living in Wisconsin. He's not a Kurd, man.
Minnesota.
Maybe that's he's always late to podcasts. He's getting busy.
Yeah.
Maybe so.
Yeah, that flight back and forth, it gets dicey.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, he takes his private jet from Wisconsin to,
He lives in Minnesota.
Minnesota, I know, but that's where his work is. So he takes his private jet to Wisconsin.
Do you work in Wisconsin and live in Minnesota? That seems like not our thing.
He's a high roller. He's a high roller. That's what Pong does.
Yeah.
I guess.
Oh, Mav, I thought your house was a drug-free zone. What's going on?
It used to be. Then Psycho got here, so now we got the FBI sitting out in front of my house, and they're watching like these cartels go by back and forth and stuff.
Anybody that comes in like now and a little while ago, they don't know that like Psycho and 3-Bit are in our house right now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's true.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, so you're hiding them from other visitors?
So I can put a pinned message. 3-Bit and Psycho are in our house.
Look, there's the mellow fellow.
I mean,
Yeah.
Oh, I see what you said. The chat doesn't. Okay, never mind.
Oh shit! You fucking scared.
Jasper, where you been? What the fuck? You didn't know that you walked in there?
I scared him.
You fucking scared the shit out of me, man.
There's a 3-Bit now behind you.
Yeah.
See, Chris Jones didn't know.
Family.
We're not friends.
I can't hear anybody.
You can't hear anybody.
All right, I'm going back.
Okay. It's to your stations, boys. Oh shit. Yeah, crazy, right? It makes me a little emotional, like we're friends here at the same time. We could all like
we're not friends, we're family.
We're family.
There we go. Fuck it, let's do it. Let's rock the pink.
There you go,
Right.
Psycho. Embrace it.
If you can't tell, Psycho's in my daughter's bedroom. This is the only time he's ever allowed in my daughter's bedroom.
Wow. Wow.
I'm just kidding.
Oh my god.
3-bit.
Isn't she the same age when you met Kaitlin?
Oh my god.
No.
I have nothing to do with this.
The 3-bit's hanging out in the other room down the hall.
Yeah, he's in the fucking man cave right now. That's where he is.
Oh, is he in that theater room or whatever?
Yeah, the fucking theater room. That's where I was playing Halo for the last couple days. All right.
Cool.
It's
like I'm looking at
him too.
It's like a miniature movie screen. That's what.
Oh, is that why you were like in our DM saying like I miss you all or whatever the other night because you were there?
No, he wasn't here.
Oh.
Man.
All right.
You see what PTK Blam said?
Why do I have to say? Wait. Why do I have to stand outside when I visit Mav? What's up, PTK?
Mav, do you make PTK stand outside?
No.
Sorry.
Come on over, PTK. It's a party, bro. We'll have a shot. We'll have an impromptu shot podcast. This episode's crazy already.
From using my wrench. Okay.
Chris, you don't have to stand outside either. I don't understand what's going on.
How many people you got to party outside?
Are y'all in front?
Who didn't you invite to your house at this point?
And
What's going on?
What was this talk about Rick Payne? I couldn't hear what the hell was going on. Is that 3-bit was
Rick Payne in the chat said he was waiting outside and you got to go get him.
Yeah,
he was acting
sorry.
like he'd shown up at your house.
He probably left by now. We took too long. So.
Shit. Did he bring that good stuff?
Nah.
Yeah, he brought for me though.
Okay. Right on. Fuzzy, $25 for 4 or 5 accounts. It's still unclear 100%, but good deal. Like you think that Xbox is crazy for doing this, or you think it's going to make them more successful and bigger?
Mathematically, it seems crazy because right now, with me and my 2 sons, like I can game share Game Pass with one of them, and then the other one we have to pay the $15 a month on when we don't have like enough Microsoft reward points type of deal. So it goes from 30 to 25, and also switch my wife over from her PlayStation 4 to either my my Xbox One X, or just get her another console or something. But having it where we can all be on the same account for under basically 25 a month. Yeah, Microsoft is crazy, but in the long term, I think they're going to make more money from it, just for the fact that like when you have a game in Game Pass that has like microtransactions, like let's say with 2K, you're more likely to spend money on those microtransactions, considering it's quote unquote free in the service type of deal. So I could see them making more money from the store with 30% cut that they make off of, in-game purchases or DLC, or when people buy the game at a discount, because there are going to be some games that are going to leave the service and people are going to be like, you know what? I want to keep this game. So
yeah,
now you get like 20% off or something. So yeah, crazy, but man, I can't wait. I hope it's before Christmas. It'll be like my Christmas gift from Xbox, I guess you could say at that point.
Yeah, for sure, man. It's like, I think like you're gonna see some opposite takes probably from this, like, oh, Xbox is trying to just get anybody they can into the ecosystem or whatever because they're failing and stuff like that. But it's like, there's a really smart thing if you think about it. Like for us, it's gonna make sense, and in the future, like of where the consoles are even less necessary, like you're gonna have ease of access into the ecosystem, right? So if you put a $15 barrier over every single person that is going to be part of that, it's going to be hard to get a lot of people. But if you want to get a whole family for $15, you know what I mean? That's like my account, just my daughter's account, my wife's account. If you have more than one kid, you can have your new Samsung TV that has the app built in. You got, if somebody's got a Steam Deck with Game Pass, you can do the xCloud thing on there. You can do mobile gaming. So it goes more than just consoles, right? Mm-hmm. And I think that's where like some people are like, oh, they're not going to sell it 5 consoles in the same house, and also a lot of people are going to share with people that are already subscribed. So you're going to get a lot of cancellations, right? So you're going to get a lot of people that all of a sudden, hey, I'm going to share with you, you're going to share with me. But I think the overall benefit of bringing more people into the ecosystem and families being able to have access to just all of these players are going to be driving more money overall into the ecosystem, because you got 3 more kids now that are playing these different games on in Game Pass and being able to ask to spend money on them, and you got your 5 accounts, whatever. Like, you're going to be able to get a lot of people that were never even interested, or families that weren't willing to pay for 4 subscriptions to be able to do this, you know? So I think it makes a lot of sense. And I see somebody says that's crazy. Then why doesn't PlayStation do this? Because PlayStation's 5 years behind and even getting their damn subscription up in the first place. So eventually, maybe, possibly at some point, PlayStation could go down the route of something like this. But it's going to be a long time, because with all their services, they're usually 5-7 years behind. Guess what? It took them like 8 years to get party chat going on a PlayStation, guys. I mean, come on. I mean,
just say
PlayStation had a chance and they squandered it. Look, they started out with PS Now. They could have certainly expanded that service, but they did not look that way into the future. And you can see with their concerns that they brought up about Activision Blizzard, because they understand what's happening here, that there's a change. And again, they had the opportunity to lead this way, but they didn't need to. And their upper management, obviously at the time, felt that they were going to be able to continue to do it the old-fashioned way forever, or at least into the foreseeable future, and they didn't plan for the future. Xbox was forced to change the game, so that's why they're now ahead, why they're trailblazing. They started this stuff back in 2017, 2018, and they're way ahead. They have more money, they have more infrastructure, and again, all the stuff that they started to do back then is now paying off, so Sony now has to catch up, and that's why they're so concerned when Call of Duty becomes associated with Xbox. And Mav and I talked about this last night. This family plan that also includes being able to have friends go ahead and share. Listen, Call of Duty comes to Game Pass, and you trying to convince your buddies to all move over to Xbox. How easy is that going to be when you're like, guys, we can get all Xbox Game Pass Ultimate for $5. And like Mav said last night, if your buddy plays on PC, that's going to have value. If your buddy plays on mobile, it's going to have value, because don't forget, Xbox is also going to start letting you purchase games through xCloud. So even if you don't have a console and you just play through xCloud, you're going to be able to purchase games. Listen, this is the ultimate plan, and this is just part of the domination that they're thinking about. And that's why Sony's so concerned right now with this Activision Blizzard deal. Even though they know it's inevitable that this deal is probably going to go through no matter what, that's why they're voicing their concerns right now, because they know they're that far behind. That's where this comes down to.
Yeah.
So they had their shot. They just chose to do it a different way, and now they're behind.
Mm-hmm. For sure. For you, Jasper, you going to take advantage of this? You going to divvy it out to some friends that don't subscribe to Game Pass?
Most of my friends already do that, and then like, I don't know, it's just not for me. I'm a 1 console household, you know, so it's like whatever. And I kind of like controlling my Xbox account more than most people, like, because I've just like grown with it for like 15 years. So it's like I want to be in full control. So I don't want to be the one that has to like be under someone else's subscription. I would be the one that pays for it. I don't know. It's just a me thing.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. Well, it all depends. Like you got like families, you know, with like Mav. You got multiple Xboxes. This plan is perfect for that. Now, if you got some buddies that just play, and they really don't really care about being able to, I guess, have their own account with like Game Pass, then, you know, if they all, let's chip in $5, or one person pays it for 1 month, or however they could do it, you know, and have like a rotating.
I would have to do it, because in my family, like, I remember my cousin, I was on his Crunchyroll account for like years, and I mentioned like once, I was like, oh yeah, I'm still on your account, and then he like canceled me out. So I might just have to do this myself. It's a cool plan. I hope it comes. Right now, it's not in America yet, right? It's only in
South America, Colombia, and Ireland
and Colombia, I think, is it right now.
Yeah. So technically, all of England or UK technically can get on this, and if they're the insider program, and all of South America, because they got Brazil, Colombia, that's all right there.
Colombia and Ireland are different countries, though.
No shit.
But why would UK and stuff be able to get in like Brazil?
Because it's the same
Actually,
country.
Jasper.
Not this, you know, so same country, I'm guessing. That's all. The UK is right there. That's all the same area. So I'm assuming that's the same. That's right.
Right, like it depends, I think, on currency and exchange rates and stuff like that. It depends on what the primary currencies I think are going to be. That could be one of the main reasons behind it. I'm not exactly sure why the limitation from country, but like at the same point, like it's still like if you can't find 5 people to like share it with, you know, for me, I'm gonna be subscribed because it automatically saves me $20. You know what I mean? Like just easy. I just convert one of my accounts to the $25 account. Was that, babe? Or Chloe?
I'm sorry.
Yeah, the dogs keep bothering Psycho.
Where's 3-Bit's phone?
My phone is on Mav's stool, and then I put
Do you
a
have the
book.
stool, like on the recliner thing?
It's
Or a
the
table?
Dallas. Yeah, the one that was like
Okay.
back there.
Gotcha.
And I put a stool there, and I put a phone in a book.
Because I was like, how is it so still, like, and so high?
Yeah, I figured out setup for it.
Yeah, we got them all set up. I was amazed that we actually able to get all this working, to be honest with you guys. I mean, like, we're trying to figure out like what's even gonna happen when we have like 4 people from the same house trying to do restream while I'm trying to stream. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and then we're trying to figure out.
Pretty well.
Oh, we got to tell a story though. We'll get back to this stupid gaming talk in a second, but we got to gotta tell a story. No, so you know, 3-Bit like 3-Bit did not know about Psycho coming.
No.
But like Psycho knew 3-Bit was going to be here, right? So
yeah,
you know, 3-Bit's been playing it. He's kind of giving hints to some people out there, and then like I think Jasper knew he was coming and stuff. But and then once it was settled down, like we restarted Psycho and see if he could get down here too. And he got here a day before 3-Bit because that's just the way the flights worked out. So we were trying to figure out how do we fucking surprise 3-Bit, right? So Psycho hid in the pantry after 3-Bit got here. Yeah, we hid Psycho in the pantry, and I was like, "Hey, 3-Bit, we got you some snacks. You know, your stuff that you love." We thought he was probably gonna think we're talking about the stupid shit that he says, like he likes broccoli margaritas and almonds and stuff like that, right? And he opened the fucking pantry, and there's Psycho, like, and he's just like, "What the fuck?" It was.
I got a video on it.
He didn't say the F word. That's not 3-Bit. He said, "What the heck?" We all thought that's what we all. Before
3-Bit got here, we were all like, he's gonna say 3 words.
What the heck?
Was like, what the heck?
Absolutely knew that's what he was gonna say. That's exactly what he said.
I didn't expect Psycho to be. I thought you were gonna give me like broccoli or something. There's a whole human.
You didn't expect Psychonauts to be in the freaking pantry?
No, I did not.
No.
Yeah.
Is your daughter like, when are these strange men going to get out of our house?
Yeah, I think she is.
Yeah, she's done already because I've been messing with her the whole time.
Yeah.
I've been like, Kaylee, hey Kaylee, Kaylee.
It's Uncle Psychonauts to you.
Respect your elders.
She's been tormented.
Do good in school. Don't do drugs.
Yeah.
Don't be like me.
Yeah, don't do what I did.
That's fair.
Yeah. Anyway.
Psycho's totally Uncle Buck.
How long were you in that,
Uncle Buck. Oh my
How long
god.
were you in that closet, Psycho?
Are you gonna make us some pancakes?
I was in there for literally. You knocked on the door and I.
Yeah,
went in there.
We didn't leave them in there for a day.
Doorbell ring.
Yeah, I wasn't sleeping in there.
You can't come out till 3-Bit gets here, Psycho. Stay in there.
Okay.
Use the bread as a pillow, motherfucker.
Yeah. I was gonna start barking. I was like, "Well, man, should I scare him?" I was gonna.
You said you were about to bark at something.
I was gonna bark, and I was like, you know what? That probably fucking. I mean, who expects a deep baritone bark from a pantry?
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, that's the other dog. You know, forgot to tell you.
Tell us what that would have sounded like.
I would have thought there was like a dog sleeping there.
The awkward thing was because I booked the hotel room for both of them, and I screwed up, and I only got one room with one bed.
Oh.
So they haven't had to deal with that yet. I mean, like Psycho's had that bed last night. 3-Bit's gonna be heading over there. We don't know what he's gonna do. You know what I mean?
You know, it'll be fine. We'll work it out.
Yeah, it's my fault. Yeah. I mean, we should have got. You know, I should have made sure I hit 2 rooms.
Just take shifts, 3 hours in the bed, and then 3 hours out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was always like,
take shifts.
Like what a streaming house.
Oh, shifts. I'm like, who?
Psycho used my toothpaste.
It's your turn to go to sleep. you stand watch.
3-Bit.
I'm just kidding. They got 2 rooms. They got different hotels even. I was just kidding. But I could just imagine that'd be fucking awesome. 3-Bit's actually here with his girlfriend.
Yes.
Yeah.
She's off screen over here.
Yeah.
Watching.
So we're looking forward to having some fun. But yeah, 3-Bit, you were gonna say something about the family plan a little bit.
I was?
I think so.
Yeah, about your sister.
Shoot, I can't remember. But the fan plan is going to be awesome. I think it's going to be beneficial, for one.
Yeah.
I didn't know it wasn't in the United States yet until our conversation downstairs. I thought they start rolling it out to Xbox. It's like Xbox insiders, right, that are starting to get it.
Yeah, in those 2 countries. That's it right now. But
3-Bit, are your feet on the table already? Is that how comfortable you are right now? Oh, okay. All right. Just want to make sure.
No, that's a bomb ass
He
chair.
told him to make himself at home, but
At least he has pants on.
Actually, before you got here, 3-Bit, Psycho was sleeping in that chair. He passed out.
I passed out.
Oh,
yeah, we were watching the Xbox 2 podcast. No, in the one you're sitting in. Yeah.
And he was naked too.
Yeah, my bare ass on the seat. So I was just like,
this snuggling. It's a very comfy chair. I do appreciate it.
It is.
Yeah.
It's freaking nice. And especially if you lay it back all the way,
Wait,
position the
does it go back?
headrest. Because the fucking headrest got a little fucking adjustment too.
There's a buttons on the cup holder, bro.
Oh, and there's a vibrate button.
Psycho's never leaving.
Dude, that's the head. You're moving the head.
You gotta do
move the legs.
Oh.
The button closest to you moves the legs.
So I see that, like, when someone said,
Of course. Of course.
Wait a minute, if you move the legs out, it's gonna knock over your situation.
Jesus.
Forgot. Yeah.
Oh, hope you guys got great homeowners insurance.
Oh my god.
Oh, good God.
Fix it.
Wow. Give me a second.
Oh, hilarious. Oh my god.
Oh shit.
Well, hop right in here, lady. Just come on.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I just want to know that wasn't gonna happen.
It's 3-Bit. Of course you didn't know that was going to happen.
He
Jesus.
has a table in front of him. He has a table in front of him. He kicks the legs out.
Like,
oh my god.
it didn't.
Wow.
Like,
I don't know. I was not thinking about it.
He was like,
He's a developer, not an engineer. Jesus.
Yeah. Hopefully he doesn't do any reclining animations.
Hey, that's why games get delayed, right?
Yeah.
Well, what was they talking about?
Why did you delay Halo?
Delay low. I was the few that was saying to delay Halo.
But now seeing those freaking
the Forge stuff's gonna be amazing.
Maps, Infinity Forge or Infinite Forge. He was streaming the other day. I think he replicated what was it? Black
Nocturne
Ops
or
2
Totem.
map?
It was the first zombie map ever made from Call of Duty. Yeah.
And damn, that was nice.
Someone remade PT in it the other day too, so you can like run down the PT
really?
hallway. Yeah.
Oh really?
I just seen the box, Call of Duty, like the randomized box, and then the teddy bear comes out with like a cheap doll, and then lightning strikes it. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
a lot of cool.
There's a lot of interesting things that are going to be happening with Forge that is going to, I think, energize the Xbox community when they either because they're going to build something themselves, or being able to play these created maps that other people have made, and I think it's going to be great.
They need to make sure there's like some kind of file share system, so like people that make these maps can like share them out to the community, so you don't have to just like find a way to like be on their friends list and like get in the game to then download the map like you used to have to do in some of the old ones. There needs to be a way to actually share that file share out to
Halo
download the map.
3 was file share.
Yeah,
I think that was like I believe because that was like
Master Chief Collection has that, doesn't it?
I don't know. I didn't really do Forge and Master Chief Collection.
Right?
They could do like what do you call them? Like Horizon. What do you call it? Forza Horizon 5
where you
has
put in
like
the code or whatever. Yeah,
that's a good
and
one.
then you can also search by like certain like
gamer tags.
Well, either gamer tags or certain like categories and things. Like if it's a a BR type map, or if it's like a team deathmatch map or something like that, and filter it that way. But the share codes, I think, will probably be the easiest way.
Yeah, it's gonna revolutionize Halo. Like I think
it increases the lifespan of Halo. Honestly, for like instead of just having the maps that the developers made, you can have like hours and hours of content of us just playing custom games. Like that's what we would do on Fridays, just play custom games, just doing crazy game types sometimes. And the potential with Infinite, because of its base movement, like with the grapple hook kind of changing that game, it can add so many different game types.
Not
like
even,
I always think about Spider-Man. And,
like you can like edit the scripts like in this. So like I'm a year down the line, this is gonna be like Trials, where like the Trials creator, people have made whole other games that are like first person shooters in Trials. Like this is what Halo is gonna end up being, where you can just make your own game in Forge. It's completely different from Halo.
Yeah.
It's gonna have a different experience. Like this, I think this is probably one of the most robust Forges that they have. I have not remembered this level of creativity from the community. I mean, we had some really cool maps, but to this level, I think this is special, and I think 343 knows this, and that's why they're not really freaking out so much, because they're gonna roll this out, and the community's gonna see it, and they're gonna be like, "Damn, we're gonna wish we had it at launch, day one, but it's here." And guess what? Everyone's gonna roll with it, love it, and forget that there was any issues, and then gonna be back to how it always been.
Yeah, people have short memories, right? So 2 years from now, people may not even give a shit about that first year.
Another thing they need to do, like I don't know if this is going to happen or not, but when they do the Forge beta test, whatever you make in that beta needs to carry over to the game. But I'm afraid that it's not. Just so like people, I think, are going to be kind of disappointed with wasting hours creating stuff, and then when it launches in the game, they'll have to redo it.
Well, they said that once Forge, I believe I read somewhere that once Forge's launches in November 8th, I believe, it's there. It's not going away. So when they go, it's the beta, but once it goes live,
well, the beta is going to be on the insider test like the co-op was. You have to download a separate app for it.
When is the beta launching? Is it in September?
Yeah, September.
Right. Once that beta hits, though, you're going to see so many crazy creations come out because it's going to be more widespread. And then once it goes into, I think it's supposed to be pretty much widely available for at launch of season 3, right? Yeah. In November. I mean, that's going to be nuts, dude. You're going to see so much stuff. And I'm hoping there's like the search function, and there's like a rating system so people can like highlight the best ones. And then hopefully there's like custom server browsers, right? It's like, so you can find the server that you want to join. You can see that one's hopping, you just check it out, and you be able to check out all these different game modes and stuff. And thanks to Tony for joining the channel, dude. Appreciate you, sir. Welcome to the Speculators. Yeah, are you excited for Forge, babe, to see like what kind of crazy shit is going to be made?
Yeah. I typically don't usually like playing with Forge stuff because I think like they look like ass, but I feel like this is gonna be different.
Yeah, there's a way more
You don't
detail.
like the gray
metal walls that are flat.
The textureless walls that just look like solid objects. Yeah. And I think Halo 5 had way too much reliance on Forge maps, right?
Yeah.
Especially at launch. But this seems different, whereas like if we get, let's say we get 2 or 3 more maps for season 3, right? And then we have the Forge community pumping out stuff at an insane rate. They can add like the best ones to the playlist, right? And that's going to be another way of discovering things. So you could have a separate playlist even for just Forge stuff, or they can put some in the official playlist as well. Because there's some classic maps from Halo 5 and stuff that were just Forge maps. You know what I mean? That people loved. And I think that's going to add that it's going to help fix this content problem for Infinite. You know, that plus you got the co-op campaign launching then too. So once this is going, we've been talking about this a while. I think this is going to be like the true launch of Halo Infinite. Right.
We'll see.
This past year, like, will hopefully be forgotten, right, in the long term of like the lack of content and stuff. But the future will be even brighter now with how powerful the Forge mode is. Pong, what did you see that excited you the most? What tickled your fancy, sir?
Look, man, people just got their hands just on the, some of the old versions of Forge, and it's incredible. versions of Forge, yeah, versions of Forge, and look what they're already doing. Again, I'm a casual Halo guy. I haven't had Halo downloaded for a long time, but at the same time, I was watching that guy build the maps the other night that Jasper put in our DMs, and he's a veteran Forge builder. But what he's been able to do and how he was talking about it, and he thought he was playing on a build that was like from April. And so he was just like, this is just incredible. And he was just doing a quick map. Like he said, normally I take a lot more time to do this, but what he was able to do, and somebody asked him if he was using keyboard and mouse or if he was on controller. And he's like, no, I'm on controller. And how he was manipulating the map and just the details involved and all the different things. He was running through the lists of stuff that he could grab and put into his map. And it was insane. And how easy it was for him. And obviously, again, he's a veteran of Forge. But at the same time, it's just that it looks like they've taken everything they learned from the previous Forges. And they said, okay, this time around, we're giving them the most tools that we possibly can out of our development team, and we're going to let them go hog wild here. And again, what I'm seeing is a lot of potential. I'm seeing the potential for new game modes that nobody's ever thought of, or like you guys said, being able to reproduce old maps with incredible detail and bringing them back to Infinite, even if 343 hasn't done it. All of that excites me because, again, somebody's going to come up with a new game mode that nobody ever thought of, just like they did back in the day with like Griffball and stuff. And somebody's going to come up with something that's going to be huge within the community. And that's going to ignite that fire. And when people start streaming this stuff more and more, and when everybody gets their final, the final version of Forge and gets their hands on it and starts streaming it and starts showing what they can do. Again, there are so many creative people out there in the community that nobody knows about. This is what happens with Bethesda games. This is why Skyrim's still getting mods. This is why Fallout 4 is getting that huge London, right? That huge London map, new game mode, basically DLC. And that's what's coming. And again, this Forge has got the potential to do that for Halo Infinite. So that's why I'm excited.
Yeah, for sure, man.
Yeah. That was Infinite Forge, by the way, Pong. That's who was doing it. He's very
Infinite Forge. Yeah.
There's one other guy that was that have been doing Forge maps and that I've been following. I forget who. I don't have my setup here, so I can't look him up. But he's the shit that they are capable of doing, and what from controller, not mouse and keyboard, but from controller, is insane. So that just means how easy it's not as complex. Your imagination is pretty much, if you can think it, you can pretty much put it on paper
Yeah.
on the screen.
I remember
So-
like playing Forge and like Halo 3 and like just lining shit up was like, I think it's good, and then you go to play it and it's like half like sideways sticking up there. It's like, son of a bitch. So then you gotta like try to wiggle it around with the controller and it just never lines up. So like just the way the items are snapping together now is like it's so smooth.
Well, somebody's gonna make a horror. Somebody's gonna make a horror
Horror.
version of Halo. They're gonna have a. It's gonna be amazing. Not a horror. But they're gonna have a horror level. I mean, there's gonna be so many different things you can come up with. Like I said, we'll probably have a God of War Halo by the end of this thing. Who the hell knows,
Yeah.
right? So
Everybody wants to play the horror version.
I'm just thinking like you could do like really fun stuff, like make like one side of the enemy Spartans like really tiny and like low health, and just like have them run at you like little like leprechauns or something, and just like
yeah.
But have you seen the some of the maps that they were making for like infection? Like dude, some of this stuff is like creepy AF. And I'm like, wow. Like,
and then somebody came up with somebody figured out how to get the traffic to go back and forth.
They
with
made
the
Frogger.
vehicles. Yeah, that's what somebody said. Somebody said we can make a Frogger level with this, and they showed it with the cars where they were using just the basic stuff from Forge and made this whole thing where the cars would actually move down the road back and forth. Oh, I'm telling you, there's a lot that's going to go into this and come out of it. It's going to be impressive. I can't wait.
Forge has like drastically improved over the years. Like for those who used it, like Halo 3, in order to make objects float, you would have to put like something under it.
Yeah.
And then you put the object on top, and then you delete the bottom object, and then it just floats.
But first, you have to go into like the settings of the top object and like make it's frozen in air, like make it static object or whatever, and then delete the bottom one so it would float. And then you have to, if you wanted like a floating tube, you'd have to do that all the way across the map or whatever. So it's just like
right.
Yeah, you have to do little tricks like that. And then Halo 5's for like I think a lot of people kind of discount Halo 5's Forge, but Halo 5's Forge was actually really good too. It was like a big step up from the other Forges, but this one, it just seems like it's on another level because of the scripting, and it just seems a lot more intensive, and it's pretty much like a little mini game engine inside of Forge, which is
that's what I'm
really
saying.
cool.
People are gonna make whole other games just out of Forge.
Yeah, it's gonna be cool. I've seen a lot of different little things. I've seen the big heads and the small bodies, and they're just running around. I've seen this one clip where this guy he drives in vehicles, and over time he gets smaller and smaller. It's like cool little things like that where I think the game modes are going to be like endless. I want so bad for someone just to make a Spider-Man type mode where everyone's grapple hooking and you can like miss whatever's above you. It's like a sort of like a race course, and that'll be easy compared to what we're seeing. So I would love to see something like that, some sort of race mode.
Yeah.
So make it happen.
Hey guys, I'm trying to do a giveaway here. I'm trying to use a bot to help. So hit
Love Chat.
No, not them. Naked HD, Love Chat. You guys not gonna help with this. This is gonna be Nightbot. If you could put in this code into the chat, XBU100, you should be entered in to win potentially a $25 Xbox gift card. Okay, so we're gonna try it. I'm gonna see if this is gonna work. And I'll let that populate for a while. Meanwhile, I want to show you guys this as well. We got this today. It's little juicy cake. We're gonna have some of this after.
Juicy. I hope it's not juicy.
Well,
is it a Jello cake?
Cake's not juicy.
Yeah, I thought this is what no juicy cake. No juicy cake. I don't know what kind of.
Is this a Kaitlin creation or?
No, we picked this up at a cake shop today. They were fast. I mean, we didn't plan this. It just like walked in and was like, "Hey, can you make us a cake?" And like they were like, "Yeah."
Yes, lady, pie is superior.
That's a false statement. That's a false statement.
No, that's a very true statement.
That is
False.
That is not true. All right, I'm seeing if this is working here. All right, who else? We see we got names are populating.
Juicy pies, yes.
XBU100 to get in the giveaway, people. Just type that in.
XBU100. And I'm gonna I'm gonna roll it now. We got enough to go ahead and do the first one because we have a couple more of these to give away.
Oh, okay.
And Chris Jones put it in.
XBU 100. XBU 100. All right, so yeah, Forge. Like, I think that big part of like the younger crowd with Halo was all about the custom games, right?
Yeah, I played more custom games in 3 than I did in multiplayer matches.
Halo 2 generation and before was mostly like about the competitive arena, right? And then there was like the generation gap, and it was like the 20 somethings remember, hey, I remember playing, you know, all these like crazy game modes in Halo, and that was Halo to them, right? And I feel like that's missing from this game. You know what I mean? Right now, you know. But once you bring these out with the tools, there's going to be so much new creations with the physics possibilities, with all the abilities, being able to create your own abilities and all this stuff's like, it's going to be a game changer, legitimately, even for Forge, because the stuff you're doing and they're doing in this has never been done before in Forge, right? And even like any map creators or anything out there, this is like a make your own game tool set almost, right? It kind of reminds me of kind of stuff they're doing with Fortnite and Roblox and things like that, allowing the creative community just to kind of make whatever the hell they want, you know? And they're going that route with it. And I think we're going to see the community like make some shit that's like pretty much like a completely unique experience. Like you said, a horror game, a horror game, right? Or you could have a racing game within it. You know, you could do like change the physics up a little bit, try to make it like a kart racer with like ghosts.
I mean, I guarantee
like,
you someone's going to make like chess. Like you get the overhead view and you just play chess. That's going to get made.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Halo chess. Sign me up.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God. Guess who won the $25 gift card?
Who?
Rick Payne.
Nice.
You can just pick it up at the front door, Rick.
Yeah, just slide it under the door. He'll pick it up.
We'll slide it through the mail slot, buddy.
Yeah. Shout out to Rick. Dude, congrats, bro.
Oh, Nightbot even said it. Hey, there's Just Key.
Oh,
what's up, Key? How's it going, man?
Yeah, he sent a DM.
What's that?
A DM on FunSpec fam.
Oh,
DM.
okay. Cool. Let me check that. Yeah, Key, get in your ass in here, bro. Come on. Absolutely, man. I'm gonna type it in there to make it official. Yes.
Congrats, Rick.
What are you piping?
What?
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 Huh?
Yeah, I'm excited about that. Hey, what about this Square stuff going on, guys?
Oh yeah.
Oh, when Nintendo's buying them? That's crazy stuff.
Yeah. Nintendo,
Yeah,
Nintendo,
so-
they're trimming their fat a little bit, right? It seems like they're allowing. Now, we already know what they've already done, moving away from Crystal Dynamics and Eidos Montreal and the other one they had, and then some of those IPs and stuff. And for pennies on the dollar, seemed like they're just shedding weight. And then now it's coming out that they are looking to allow other investors into some of these other studios potentially, or maybe even sell some of them off and stuff like that. I don't even know, like, who do they have left besides the Japanese division? Because the Japanese division is what they said they wanted to focus on, right? So I'm kind of confused. Maybe some Pong, Jasper, somebody can explain what the hell Square Enix is trying to do here, because I don't really get it.
They have their indie like publishing division that just put out Power Washer, so maybe they get rid of that, and that's mostly focused in like a Europe centered thing.
Right.
So maybe they just try to get rid of
But
the
that's
entire
the game of
Western
the
part
year.
too.
Why would they want to do that? I don't know, like maybe that you're right. Maybe like those kind of games, but like they've already moved on from the biggest things they have outside of Japan. It seems like. Is there stuff I'm missing from Square Enix that I'm just not thinking of? You know, like
no.
What else?
Because they said They said right in that article, man, that they want to focus on the Japanese games, right?
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, whether
But they
they're
already have
trimming
done that to me. Like we're moving on from the Western Division. Like what else do they besides Power Wash Simulator and whatever? Like what else? What else are they
That's
doing?
just their publishing arm. They don't have a whole lot. So,
Which is why it's always confusing. Like, if you don't have a lot, then why make the deals with just PlayStation? In that case, like, it doesn't really do them any favors. Like, I get the loyalty.
It's old way. Yeah, that's right. 3-bit. It's loyalty, right?
Yeah,
that's
at what point?
Well, if it's loyalty, then they don't make shit for Nintendo.
What do you mean?
Do you see Final Fantasy VII Remake on the Switch?
Well, they make a lot. They do make a lot of Nintendo exclusive games, though.
But they do. Nintendo does get a lot of Square because I mean that's the original. I mean, again, I said in our DMs, I think it would be crazy if Nintendo swooped in and bought them at the end of the day. After we've been talking about Sony, Nintendo's got sitting on a ton of cash. Like they
I've
could
been
go
joking about that for a while.
Yeah, they could go scoop up Square Enix right from underneath Sony and bring them back into the fold again, and it would be a great relationship for Nintendo to have. Now, could they take advantage of everything that Square Enix can do with their hardware? No, they can't because they don't have current gen hardware. But there's the potential there where Nintendo could bring them back into the fold. And it would make a lot of sense. I just think Square is lost right now. Like Mav, we've talked about this we talked about this on this show. And you know what, 3-bit, I cut you off. You go. You're on your phone. Sorry, man. I apologize. I cut you off.
No, yeah, I was just saying, like, I think at what point do you question as a company where, like, you have your loyalty, of course, but when it starts to hurt your business, because I think based on what I've been hearing with their shares is not doing too well. Yeah, it's down. Was it 17% or something like that? And I don't know. I think it's a weird relationship because we've said from different shows for a long time that the Western division, like, they hated them, like for the most part. And I always thought it was weird. Like, there was nothing confirming our thoughts besides the fact that every time there was a statement that there was a disappointment in their sales, it was always the Western division. And I always thought that was just weird that they never criticized themselves. They were just like, our Western division, you guys, we're disappointed in our sales and things like that.
Yeah.
It does make sense to sell off your companies, to sell off that company in basically preparing to be acquired. That does make sense to me. I just don't know because Sony's also, like, have they had a great quarter as well? I don't really know. Like, have they?
They're down year over year.
They're down.
You know, but like so is most of the gaming industry.
So is everyone.
Square is really bad. You know who wasn't down though was Namco Bandai.
And Bandai Namco.
Yeah, because they fucking rob people. They steal money from people. They're assholes.
Yeah, that's right. They stole Jasper's $200.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
It's the whole thing. Yeah, Namco Bandai, if you're listening, give Jasper his $200. His mother's pit.
Yeah. She's gonna stop washing his crusty socks if he doesn't get that $200 back. Guys, like, all right, so here's the thing. Like, so you see what Namco's doing. They're releasing the games on all platforms, doing all this stuff. They're making great games. Square Enix is taking all these upfront deals for exclusivity. I think this is bad business sense from Square. I don't think Square knows what the hell they're doing to run their business. I think they make great games, but as far as like actually trying to make decisions on where to put them and when and all these kind of things, I think it's like absolutely nuts, man. Like, you look at Final Fantasy VII, one of the biggest gaming franchises out there, and you're just allowing it on one platform pretty much, and you're excluding others. And at this point, over time, a whole generation of Xbox users not getting access to Final Fantasy, guess what? People lose interest in the brand. And when the next generation comes up, they don't care as much about Final Fantasy. They didn't grow up with it. You know what I mean? So it's like you're actually diminishing your IP when you make decisions like that. Not only that, you also hurt your potential for sales just for some upfront cash. And they keep doing this. It's not just with Sony. They do it with Nintendo. They do it with Xbox even. You know what I mean? They do deals for Game Pass. They do deals for PS Plus now. They do deals for the Switch, and they do deals for everything. It seems like they're afraid to put out a game without a concrete investment up front that guarantees some kind of exclusivity or anything like that, right?
That really works for is Nintendo. Like Nintendo is
Because
just like locked
the
their own
Nintendo games are so Nintendo that
Well,
it's like just seems like it fits. You know what I mean?
It almost feels like they do that so if the game fails, they can say, well, it didn't do well because it was only on Sony. It was only on Nintendo. It was only on, you know. So this way, if they put it massively, like they just did a marketing deal, PlayStation, Xbox, and Switch, and PC. Let's say they all got it, and it doesn't do well, then that's on them, and then they don't want that.
Right.
They're trying to possibly save face to investors, saying, "Hey, you know, yeah, we know we took a hit only because it's only on PlayStation. So if we, you know, maybe it's a time exclusive. Oh, go on to the PC, Switch, or Xbox later."
Right.
That's the only thing I can think of. Try to make sense of what they're doing, because what they did to EDOS and Crystal Dynamic was horrible.
And we also have to consider that Xbox is the only American company in this equation. Like Nintendo and Sony are.
Well, you got Steam though too. So.
Oh, true, but you know, I'm just talking about in terms of deal. Like Square Enix is more likely to work with Nintendo and Sony than Xbox. Xbox is definitely expanding in that area.
Wow.
And they're, you know, we've seen what their deals with Sega and everything, but with Persona. But yeah, you want to get to the super chat, Mav?
Yeah, I mean, I gotta interrupt the conversation for Louis here, man. It is an absolutely amazing guy, community member, great podcaster. Now, I remember when we first met him, he wasn't even doing podcasts, but just absolutely fantastic guy. Just laying down an amazing, crazy $99.99, $100 super chat, bro. Again, you guys always outdo yourselves. I love you, Louis. He says, hey, since it's your 100 episode, here's 100 smackers from the crazy one. Keep up the awesome work. Now it's time to reach 200 episodes. You guys rock. Really great, awesome stuff. You will always be family to me. Lots of love to you too. You too, man. Absolutely love you, bro. And feel absolutely the same.
What I got out of that is just now we're just gonna do 3 Xbox Ultimate podcasts every night for the next week
until we get to 200. Yeah. Let's go. Can't get to 200 soon enough. Yeah, it's freaking good. Guys, the support's just like making me like lose my mind right now. But as far as what the fuck are we talking about? Square. Okay, Square. Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Losing.
Their
mind.
Yeah. Square is just I again, like, I just don't understand. You see, like Namco, right? They release a $60 game that's primarily single player, and their company is fucking exploding in a year when everybody else's is down a little bit, or some down a lot. And it's like some games, I'm just gonna rub the dirt in it a little bit. You see Call of Duty was down last year. You saw Battlefield's down right now. You see sales of other franchises that have been down. You see PlayStation first-party game sales were down. $70 is not really working too well, at least for the average consumer. This is some big-ass games that have come out, you know? Big-ass games. And you have Elden Ring, which was a super hyped game. I'm not going to try and say that wasn't like... But this is something that From Software's never had a game take off like this. You know what I mean?
It's surpassed sales of Vanguard, I think, didn't it?
Yeah, it's also on all platforms. They didn't take the exclusivity deal or anything like that. They didn't do like a Demon Souls deal or a Dark Souls deal or whatever. They didn't do like anything with Game Pass or anything like that. It just was like we're going to launch a $60 game. It's primarily a single player experience. It obviously has the multiplayer components to it, just like all the Souls games do and stuff. But you know what? I guess $60 is possible. You know what I mean?
It was last gen though.
I don't give a shit. What are people playing on Xbox Series X's and on PS5s right now? A lot of people are still playing Elden Ring. You know what I mean? Like, it's just there's a bunch of different models happening out there where people are trying different things, and I just don't think that $70 thing is going to work. I think the Game Pass family stuff is going to work. I think traditional game models are still going to work, right? If you got a good game, and they released a good game, and Square Enix makes good games, right? But when you have a good game and you limit it to such a small part of the community, it affects the ability for it to reach its potential, you know? And imagine if Elden Ring was an exclusive on PS5, right? Imagine if Elden Ring was an exclusive on Xbox, right? It would suck. I'm like, for a lot of people, it would suck, or they'd have to go buy that console, obviously. But like, if you're a third-party publisher, I'm just saying, like, these time exclusive deals and all that stuff, it's just like, it needs to be a thing of the past. I really think it does.
Well, if it's going to be timed exclusive, it's okay if it's going to be for a year, let it be for a year.
They need to have a clear window of it, though, too.
But don't sit there and say, "Oh, it's going to be only for a year," and then that year ends, and then it's like, we don't know what's happening to the game, and sorry, pretty much, we haven't heard anything. Like, fuck it. Final Fantasy Remake should be on other consoles, but it's not. So I don't know if they got.
My whole thing is like with Stalker, for example, and that was a post that actually blew up on my Twitter. I was saying, like, this game is literally, it's $60, and they are developing they're literally developing the game surrounded by war, and it's still $60. And then just comparing that to something like Last of Us, where they're charging $70. It's a remake of a remaster. I think, yes, yeah. And it just feels grimy when companies are starting to charge $70.
It's a remaster.
Now, I know, a remaster make, essentially. But I mean, then you get into the argument, like, yes, a value is subjective. If you're willing to pay $70, you will. There's certain games I would maybe pay $70, but so far I haven't as much for a lot of games, just because I don't know, I wouldn't want to really buy a game for $70.
Yeah, every time I see that $70 price point, I'm like, do I really need this? Like, I always question it now. I'm like,
it's like
it was 60 before. I'm
like a mind trick on you, right? I don't know what it is.
And the
If
thing
it's like
is,
60, let's go for it. But I don't know, $70 is a lot.
and the thing is, like, people are like, oh, it's only $10. Well, it's $10 for that game, and then another $10 for the other game. So if you buy 10 games, it's $100 freaking dollars at the end of the year. That could be another game, but you spent it because of this next gen tax that they decide, that they had to have. Oh, because
before they had a reason. Before they're like $70. Oh, that's the next gen version. Technically, we're amping up the settings, but then you're like, what about the PC version? That it's just, you can just up the settings. Like, why are you charging it there? Like, oh, we're not. So for a while, it was like in a weird area where they only charge $70 because they're like, they had their reasoning for doing that was next gen. Now it's just like, $70 regardless. And I don't know. Hey, Kee.
Can you guys hear me okay?
Absolutely, man. We got this fun speculation family member here making a return, dude. I
feel overdressed.
Oh, shit.
What?
Oh, look at
that.
Represent.
I feel overdressed.
Nice, dude.
Love it.
Love you, man.
What's good with y'all, man? I miss you guys.
Absolutely, bro.
I miss you, brother.
Popping. I miss you guys too, man. Fam, I see you guys. Oh boy, I seen $100 chat, man.
So Kee's synonymous with that.
Yeah,
anytime Kee shows up, it's like people go crazy for Kee.
Hey, man, congratulations to everybody in here, first off, and I do apologize for being late. Life, but
you're good. You're
congratulations,
all great, man.
man.
Thanks for being here.
First off, let me say this right quick before we get on the topic thing. I don't know what y'all talking about. I just came in, but look, hear me out. Mav, seeing you grow this channel is amazing. It's amazing, bro.
Thanks,
Come on
dude.
now. When did I come to the channel?
Dude,
how many-
I was streaming games like and stuff. You started stopping by. I probably had like 100 subs, maybe. Maybe before. It was probably earlier than that, honestly.
And just seeing from that to where you are today, the people you have brought just over to the channel, the podcast, playing games with, the community. You know, apparently the community love you. Let me tell you, the community love you, they respect you. It's amazing, and I love it. I love to see it, bro. You are killing it. You are killing it.
It means a lot, man. You're absolutely amazing, dude.
KHA, hey. I can't even get it out. But look. Oh, the old lady, what's up?
Hello.
Kate,
hello.
look, everybody don't know the hashtag wife. They don't know about that. They don't know about that, where it came from. But girl, you've been killing the thumbnails. Man, you've been killing the thumbnail game. Let me
Thank
tell
you so much.
you've been.
Oh, Kate, she's a badass.
Yeah.
Hey, lady, I'm telling you, she's like, man, people will pay so much for what
You
you
guys
do.
are way too
It's
nice.
crazy.
Aw.
And you know, the way you support this man over here, it's amazing. And you know, I don't want to take it from you either. You know, you have did your thing, and it's amazing. It's amazing. And to everybody else on the panel, everybody else, man, you guys, let me tell you, I have played games with you guys. Y'all have a unique personality, and I love it. I love it. But that's what we need. You know, we need laughter, we need love, we need a community that show that we care for gaming, not just Xbox, but just gaming all around. And you guys have provided that. So thank you.
Dude, means I have to tell you, you're one of the nicest people I've ever met before in my life.
100%.
I'm telling you, dude. Like from the get go, and you respect, and you had a big channel when I had streaming to 2 people or whatever, and you're just freaking always came through supportive comments like this, and dude, nothing but respect and love for you, 100%, man. And I do miss podcasting with you, bro. Like I know you're busy all the time, and man, but
I'm getting there. I'm coming back, but. Just mad respect to everybody on the panel, man.
Yeah.
You're gonna make Mav cry. You should stop.
Hey, I'm telling you, I would have not met none of you guys if it was for this man right here. Like seriously, this person put an amazing team together.
It's good people. Good people.
Good people. This is love right here. This is a family right here. Like seriously, and he deserves all the praise that he deserves it. That's just what it is.
It's about you guys. Like I mean,
it's
and he's
amazing.
humble about it. That's
the thing. That's the thing. The humble, when he's appreciated to it, and just
I just want him to cry. So
shut up, man. Chris Jones just hit us because Key was trying to talk with another $100 super chat. This is bringing back vibes of E3 2 years ago. Chris Jones, $100, bro. You guys are absolutely insane. I love you again, man. He said, "Did I hear Key trying to talk? Let's interrupt the day the show crashed. I got you all forever. Y'all remember that? There was E3, our first E3 coverage here, and we were getting attacked. And we ended up going live at midnight again after our 5th attempt to try and do our E3 show, and we ended up getting it done. And you guys showed up for the support just like you're showing up now, and absolutely amazing. And I gotta say, somebody we have not seen or heard from in forever, because she's got busy life things going on, and a huge part of what we've been doing here as well. You guys saw her in the little montage thing I had earlier as well. And absolutely means a lot for you stopping by, lady. How are you doing?
It does.
I'm doing okay. I'm doing well. I actually was up in the mountains today. I got my first job since like forever. So that's exciting.
Nice. Congrats.
I know. Kids are going back to school Monday. The little one is almost into daycare. So I'm gonna have my fucking life back. I'm excited. No, it's good. But yeah, I've been doing well. I've just been focusing on me, working on myself, getting sober. You know, trying to just get better at life
I know
things.
You're fucking glowing.
Thank you.
Killing it.
This is like barely any makeup too.
She's
so
always been
I've
glowing
come a
though.
long way.
That coconut oil.
Yeah. We definitely miss
That
you.
coconut oil. Thank you, Kate. It's such a lifesaver. Everybody, use your coconut oil. Come on.
Coconut oil.
Start
Does
it.
that work for black people?
Hey, you know, I didn't want to say
It works for me.
I didn't want
It
to be
works
the
for
one to
me,
say it, but I was curious.
It works for all skin types.
I thought it was like is it cocoa butter? Was that a thing?
Yeah, we got the cocoa butter.
Yeah.
Cocoa butter. Yeah.
Your elderberries don't fix that 3-bit.
Elderberries. I got, you know what's funny is I have some Dr. Teals for like the bath so I can like soak like my weary old bones, and it's actually
Did you say my weird bones?
my weary old bones. And it says elderberry. It's elderberry Dr. Teals. Yeah. So I've been soaking my ass in elderberry. It's actually fantastic. I have to say, guys.
Did you get like sell that to you? I can see him like showing up to you.
No. And 3-bit is exactly like you guys think in person, and so is Psycho.
Oh yeah.
Like it is amazing. The personalities and everybody, it's like it is. You wonder like, how is somebody like in person? Is it different than on camera and talking on the phone? It's like I was picking up Psycho from the airport, right? And I didn't know where the fuck he was because I didn't see him respond to my text, and I was trying to figure out where to pick him up at or whatever. And
You just saw him, didn't you? Because he's like this huge psycho guy.
I just saw this fucking like hippie looking motherfucker sitting on a bench smoking a cigar, and from the distance, and I was like, "That's Psycho." So I drive up there and I'm like, "What's up, man?" And he's like, "Hey, what's going on?" And he just fucking hops in. That's great. He was snoring in the chair a little while ago in the chair that 3-bit's sitting in right now.
He looks like a snorer.
Yeah.
Looks like a snorer. Do you drool too? You drooler? Kind of look like you got that open mouth drool thing going on.
I don't know. I don't think so.
Yeah.
My pillow's dry in the morning, so I don't
3-bit will find out.
It's because your beard soaks it up.
I tried to put this beat back.
There we go.
Yeah.
That's it.
And then 3-bit is exactly like you thought, because you know we blamed this on 3-bit at first. It turned out it wasn't his fault, but like
Went to the wrong airport.
they flew, they flew into the airport, but they got a rental car 40 minutes away at another airport.
That is some 3-bit shit.
So they had already booked a rental car. It's already reserved. They get out.
Yeah.
They're like, "Hey, let's go get a rental car." Then they look up. Wait, that's not at this airport. That's 45 minutes away in another part of DFW. And so they had to get an Uber to go from one airport to another airport just to
They
get.
can't just transfer the rental fucking information, or
That's what I thought. No, they could not. I would have.
Karen down on them.
They didn't want to do the work. They probably did not want to do the work.
And then
I would have gotten
went to the
behind and done
herd.
it for him.
That is.
I went to the
I
herd
love
at
that.
the first airport, and there was no one at the counter, so I wasn't gonna wait like a million years. So it just went to the other one.
So you walk up to a counter, there's nobody there, so you're just like, I'm out, and you go, I'm gonna get an Uber and drive 45 minutes away instead of just 5 minutes maybe if somebody comes to the counter. Just maybe,
He didn't want to cause a scene. It's 3-bit. He did not want to cause a scene.
Just maybe 5 minutes.
And you wonder
somebody
how
comes to
he
the
didn't
counter.
know and you all wonder how he didn't know the chair was gonna dump him like that, right? I mean, seriously.
Oh my god.
Write a book,
I was like,
Write a
wait.
book, fam.
Yeah, exactly.
I pressed it. Oh, this is a cool button. Start pressing it.
Don't do it again.
That's a
forgot I have it set
self-destruct
up
button,
here.
3-bit.
I have a bootleg set up. It's a stool. It's the phone. You know.
You can make us a bootleg sandwich because I don't have no fucking clue what you're talking about when you talk about those.
It's just a normal sandwich, Psycho.
Yeah.
Wall.
It's like
We gotta
it's
see-
ham and cheese on white bread with like some
Yeah.
mayo, and that's it. Like it's
Yeah.
Oh, that's it?
just your basic
It's-
sandwich.
man.
Yeah.
What
Ah,
you
we-
need, you know.
So the white
Something
bread makes
bootleg
it
to me is
bootleg?
like something you make fast. It's
Yeah.
just, you're hungry.
No,
Oh.
being made at home just
Bootleg
makes
is
it bootleg.
Just basic as fuck. That's what it means. It's just basic.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. Like whatever's in your fridge. Like okay, I guess I'll put
I
mayonnaise
thought there
on
was
it.
some
To
extra
me,
mushrooms.
You guess
No,
you'll
whatever is in
It
your
has to
fridge.
have mayonnaise on it. You can't have
Yeah, it
sandwich
has to
with
have mayonnaise.
The mayonnaise. Yeah. The
I
mayonnaise.
don't know how else
mayonnaise.
you eat a sandwich.
Miracle Whip or mayonnaise, one or the other. It has
No,
to
no
have
Miracle
mayonnaise.
Whip. Absolutely
No,
not.
it has. If there's no mayonnaise, come on now. What you gonna do? Not make a sandwich? Not eat it?
Miracle Whip's the
I'm
real
double
deal.
up on mustard. That's what I'm gonna do.
Gonna fucking pull up in the chat.
Have one or the
Mayo
other.
or
Come
Miracle
on now.
Whip.
Or no mayo at all, because that's me.
Yeah.
Oh, you have to have mayo. Mayo has to be. Mayo's on everything.
If
You don't like mayo, Jasper?
No.
That's gross.
How
He doesn't
about
like
mayo on a burger?
He's
Is
not
that-
a
What
fan
kind of white
white
person
gravy
are
things.
you?
That's
Um,
good. Burger for sure.
And I grew up on Miracle Whip. Honestly, like when it, on my
too
like
sweet.
on my egg sandwiches and
Egg
my
sandwiches
hot
has to be mayo.
my hot dog sandwiches.
You don't need nothing for egg sandwiches. What?
No, egg sandwiches has mayonnaise.
No.
It's
Yeah.
bread, mayo, and eggs.
That's but
Toast. Toast. It's toast.
Sometimes I just put toast and mayo.
I should have never came in here. I should have never came in
Key.
here.
Wait. Hold on. Key, so you just eat your egg sandwiches as a plain?
Yeah, come on.
I'm good on that one.
That's
No,
just
that's
just
the mayo
eggs.
just makes it like an egg salad.
Yeah.
That's all it's doing.
They eat it without
Mayo
the bread.
is just eggs and oil anyway, so you're just adding more eggs on top of the eggs.
You just eat your eggs without the bread, man. Come on.
Yeah, get
What
some
do you do?
crackers
Do you-
and just dip. Come on now.
I get it.
Boy, the level of disrespect. Let me tell you.
I hate eggs. Eggs go. It can just.
He hates
In
eggs. He
general.
used to like.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
all we got to eat here the next couple of days. 3-bit.
Gotta be
I
okay.
stocked up. I
Make
stocked
it
up.
happen.
No, I saw some things in your fridge. I saw things.
Oh yeah.
He was already scoping up the fridge. What are you doing?
Like walk in.
That's the first thing he did, dude. He just like, "Where's the fridge?" He's like, "Where's the fridge?" That's the first thing he said. Now, I'll say this too. That another thing we did to fuck with 3-bit, right?
But 3-bit, they don't have 3-week-old Asian food that you can eat again, right?
we try it.
That's
We
been
have
sitting out.
We have a reheat limit here of 3 times. Okay, like past that, it's gonna kill you. So, and you know what? When you get sick from it, it doesn't mean you have the flu. That's another life lesson. 3-bit.
That food
Oh.
definitely made me sick. Okay,
It's
whatever.
called food poisoning.
It's called
Yeah,
food poisoning.
a stuffy nose is different than food poisoning.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But something else,
What
3-bit,
was
it had told me a long time ago that when the last time he drove through Texas, he had stopped at a couple gas stations and he kept seeing something called diet water. And he was asking me, what the hell is diet water? Why do y'all have diet water? I'm like, I've never heard of diet water. What the hell are you talking about? We don't have diet water.
I've never heard of diet
It's
water.
like he just thought it was the weirdest thing about Texas that we had diet
Just
water
regular
everywhere.
water.
And I'm like, what do you mean? So we took some, or Kate's idea. She put a couple bottles of water in the fridge and wrote diet water on it.
I put one and I wrote diet water with a Sharpie. Then I put one next to it and I put regular water on it.
So we gave Izzy the regular water. And 3-bit got the diet water, so he could try it for the first time.
I got the diet one.
Was
I
it
didn't
everything you ever dreamed of Texas water?
No, I haven't drunk it yet.
No.
Yeah.
I forgot.
Well, good.
I forgot it was there. Actually,
It's downstairs.
He
It's
chose his
warm now.
margarita.
yeah, I chose the margarita. I'll go get it.
I was about to say, I don't know. I kind of want you to go get it and do a little review on it. I kind of want you to.
Can you go review the diet water live?
Review the diet water for us. We need
I'll
to know.
Shout out to Lord Roughness, member for 14 months. Says congratulations on reaching episode 100. Thank you so much, dude. And Chris Jones, I joined Speculators again. Thank you for becoming a Speculator again. Chris Jones, you guys all freaking rock. Chad's amazing. While we're waiting on 3-bit to come out here and taste diet water for the first time.
But what was it really? Now I'm really curious what he saw when he was in fucking Texas.
He doesn't have a
We
good
couldn't
answer
figure
for
out.
that.
Can we take him to the gas station tomorrow? Field trip.
Yeah. You coming? All right.
He said
It has like.
Show them so they can see.
Yes.
It has.
Diet water.
Yeah.
How's it taste?
It's ready.
Watery. It's
Come on.
watery.
Switch it
Don't spill
around.
it. Make
Switch
sure
it
you get it in
around.
your
It tastes
mouth.
watery?
Yeah, just a little bit.
Just a little? Okay.
Whatever y'all do, don't let 3-Bit order food while you're there because you won't get it.
Okay. Kate ordered our food just now.
Now he's in that one.
3-Bit's just migrating between the squares.
Yeah.
Musical squares.
Yeah.
Like the old Hollywood squares.
Yeah, it's pink, you know, because
Yeah.
I'm just screaming pink rainbows and unicorns and.
Yeah. It's totally you, Psycho. It is you.
It is, and it screams like this is Psycho. All right.
Just like that. That's exactly what it does. Psycho. Yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
Jazz hands.
Jazz hands.
You think 3-Bit's gonna knock over the his setup again?
I got $5 on it.
Is 3-Bit one of those people that just leaves the top off his water? You might want to make sure it's screwed in so he doesn't spill it.
Yeah. It probably is.
Jasper.
I noticed,
At least
lady,
he made
you
it in
have
his mouth. I'm so bad at just missing my mouth completely when I drink things.
lady. I've noticed you have little extra pets behind you.
Do I?
Yeah, the little stuffed animals that you have.
I've always had those.
No, well, they looks like there's more now since the last time I saw you.
No.
Did you add?
There's like a waddle from.
I don't know.
Oh, I'm
Maybe I'm
blanking.
not-
3-Bit.
wasn't paying
What is it
attention.
from? Gravity
Huh?
Falls. Never mind.
I got Korg.
Falls.
You see Korg?
Yeah, I think that's it.
Or? What the heck are you guys talking about?
I don't know.
Korg.
We're just
I was
off.
trying
the
to
rails.
remember the name of that pig. I was trying to remember where Waddle was from. No,
Oh, okay.
Psycho says I have different stuff behind me, but I think it's
What
all the
edition of
same.
Monopoly do you
I
have,
have like this
lady?
right here. Animal
What edition of-
Crossing.
Ah,
Oh,
of
yeah,
course.
where's your
Absolutely.
moon?
Awesome.
Is that a little Terminator head?
It
Yeah.
is, yeah.
The T100.
Oh, you got rid of that that
Oh,
one
I love
moon.
that T1. I love that.
Mhm.
The, the thingies. You got rid of the black moon things. It goes like this.
They're right there.
No, they're right there.
Okay, sorry. I was
Oh,
Oh!
Camera not
Okay.
available. See what you did, 3-Bit? Oh.
Can't believe after that.
You
It's
guys
coming.
can hear me at least?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you, lady.
It's coming.
We see a black
Oh,
screen.
okay. Sorry. I couldn't see the
No.
screen.
There you go.
There we go.
No.
Okay, never mind.
Maybe
On the
because
wrong
it's
camera.
reversed. You had it mirrored. That's why it looked different.
Right. So she
Or-
wasn't
or
playing
is it usually on the other side?
Elana Palm. She was playing Monopoly.
Oh, that's why. Okay. Okay.
Oh, jeez. Chris Jones with a $5 super chat again. Thanks, Chris. He says, since it's episode 100, I guess I'll admit Mav does play JRPGs. Thanks, Chris. Yeah, I do. So I'm still waiting on a couple good ones to come out this year. I've been playing some Tales of Arise. Tales of Arise is pretty good. It's not hooking me like I thought it would, though. A little bit too wandery
now it's
out in the
normal.
open. Story's really cool. Cinematics are freaking
would've
amazing
bugged
in
me.
that game. But I would love some more Square RPGs coming to Xbox. Diofield Chronicles is coming out. When is that coming out, Pong?
That is October, I want to say. I believe September, or October.
And that's like a tactics style, like
that's tactics strategy style. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Absolutely. But then they're not going to bring Tactics Ogre, one of the goats, to
Doesn't make any
Xbox.
damn
That
sense.
Makes zero sense. You're going to bring a brand new IP tactics game, but you're not going to bring one of the goats over to Xbox.
And you think it's not a huge budget to bring that game out anyway? Like,
No.
what is the point of only really? That's only on PlayStation.
No, PlayStation, Switch, and PC.
So they're just going everything but Xbox.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Makes tons of sense, doesn't it?
That's what I do. It's like the PC side is okay, being an American company, but Xbox, no, we cannot support
But-
the Xbox.
But they are. They're bringing Diofield, which is a brand new
know.
IP. It doesn't make, like I said, it's just totally random. It's like they throw darts, and it's like they,
Yes.
this one, nope, we're skipping Xbox on this one. It makes zero freaking sense because nobody paid them for Tactics Ogre. They're just remaking it on their own. They're going to publish it. Why would you not put that on Xbox? Why?
Right.
Because it's
It's
Square.
crazy. Yeah, because it's
Yeah.
Square.
I-
They
like,
make terrible decisions.
I posted on Square's that post. I was like, oh wow, not coming to Xbox.
Yeah. So did
Okay.
I tweeted about it. I said, make it make sense, Square Enix. It just absolutely does not. Again, like you talked about before, Mav, now that we're back on this again, the Bandai Namco is proving how it's supposed to be done.
Yeah, make a good game and release it on everything. It's like
and we've been praising Bandai Namco because they figured it out how this is supposed to work nowadays. It's not the old ways anymore that make it happen. It's the new ways, and Bandai has been on an absolute roll. And it continues to be that way, and that's why their profits are up now. If it wasn't for Final Fantasy XIV, Square Enix would be in a world of hurt right now. They are so lucky Final Fantasy XIV has come back the way it has. And guess what? Had they finally put it on Xbox like they said they were going to do, after Xbox cleared up their whole side, think about how much more money that would be bringing in. But they, again, just, hey, we don't have time. Oh, we don't have the resources. Look, this is getting old, but it's Square. That's why I don't really care if Square gets bought at this point. It really doesn't bother me. And if they go all exclusive, I don't care. I honestly, I really don't. Because it's not doing anything for me right now. Yes, I get Dialfield Chronicle, which is great. It's fantastic. I was super excited. I praise them for doing that. But at the end of the day, we're still missing out on the majority of things from Square. And it's like, go ahead, go. You might as well get a ring out of this deal. So go marry somebody because it's done.
Yeah.
You guys have chosen.
Well, that's what they're kind of going to now, at least partially, you know. So
and the game that I love the Dragon Quest games. So for me, like I want to see Dragon Quest the I think it was 2 and 3 HD remake or remaster that they're going to be coming out, and it's like it's not coming to Xbox. It's like, do you know how many?
And Psycho, think about how great Dragon Quest did when it came over to Xbox. They were talking about how great Dragon Quest did, just like the Yakuzas and Sega. They had the same praise for Xbox when Dragon Quest hit because so many more people were trying out Dragon Quest. Again, you can't cultivate a fan base by not putting your games out on other systems and ecosystems. You can't.
And that's what me and Mav.
Yeah.
That's what me and Mav were talking about. We were saying that how they're skipping out on Xbox. You can't bring, 1 or 2 titles in the series and then skip everybody for the remaining of the series and then be like, oh, well, the games that we do put out don't do well. It's like, well, skipping out on one console and one side, and of course, people are not going to get behind that game because they're like, what is the story? What is anything? Like they don't have an idea of what's being told, because or they missed out on everything else, It's just, it's just silly. Like if they just like if they say sorry, if from here on out, if they do all consoles and all everywhere, then they can see, oh look, our profit margins are up because we put it on PlayStation, Xbox, PC, Nintendo. But
which is like one thing I talked about, I think with Jasper actually. We're just talking about the Western division and how that would actually broaden their audience because you have a lot of different genres that they're covering by having the Western division of Square Enix, which is now sold off. There are certain games of Square Enix that certain people would only play those types of games. So you would think that's why I completely agree with Pong is saying, like, they don't know what they're doing. By having your Western division, when you're catering to like Avengers, you don't have to like Avengers, but that caters towards a certain crowd. You have Guardians of the Galaxy, which was the other game, Tomb Raider, right? Those are games that only like that caters to a certain audience, like me. I love those type of games. And then you have the JRPGs, like the games like Dragon Quest or Final Fantasy, where people will never touch those games, right? That where essentially like that has its audience, and it definitely is a big audience. Final Fantasy has its loyal fans for sure, but not only are you damaging your user base by completely just like selling off the Western division, which had different types of games in those genres, but you're also saying like the games that you do have, that which does sort of cater to a certain niche genre in its own way. Final Fantasy. So you're basically you're sectioning that off, but you're also on top of that just catering it to one console or so. So that I don't know.
Yeah,
it's a very strong Japanese like loyalty type thing going here, right? I mean, for the most part.
The only thing they
You're
have left
muted,
for me
lady.
is
You muted, lady.
the only thing they have left for me is Dragon Quest Builders, and I don't
Yeah.
know if we're ever getting a third one, so they're not getting any more money out of me.
Right.
I love Dragon Quest Builder too. That fucking game is awesome.
At least I will say a lot of their games that do come to Xbox though are usually in Game Pass, so that does
Because they like to take the upfront money, man. That's like what they do. Like
whoever's
whatever it
doing
is.
that deal when they like talk to Microsoft, it's like, hey, can you give us like $1 million? They need to like negotiate better or something if they always are taking a hit on Game Pass.
And I don't mind Game Pass deals because they still release on everything, so it's like an added benefit, and you still get the opportunity. You know what I mean? But when they like take the upfront money just to leave out other platforms, it damages the brands long term. What were you trying to say, lady, a second ago?
Well, I think that when people, at least for me, when I hear Square, like I immediately think JRPGs. Like that's just where I think I go that route because that's just what I think of first. Because I feel like that's kind of their main bread and butter, at least for like Eastern stuff there, Western division crap, whatever.
Yeah.
The new one coming out, I'm super excited for. I haven't been excited for like a Square game in forever, and that Harvestella game looks absolutely fucking amazing. So I'm actually excited for one for the first time in a while.
So. Yeah.
What is that coming on? Is that one multi-plat?
It's gonna. Yeah, it's supposed to be on all consoles and PC as well.
So that's a Square game.
Yeah.
Is that one of the ones, the studios that's going to be on the chopping block or the publishing division or something? He says Harvestella. Is that a JRPG or is it a?
It's a JRPG. It looks like a lot like Rune Factory in a way. So it's got like farming.
Okay, I remember that. Yeah.
Plus like JRPG elements and stuff like that. So it looks good. It looks like a really well-made game, and it came out of nowhere. Like nobody knew it was happening. So it was like a huge surprise.
Yeah.
To the that genre of people. Like everybody's really excited.
And it's only been confirmed for Switch and PC so far.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, well, fuck me. I don't know.
It's
yeah,
like
I thought they were going to ruin it with like NFTs or something like that, because that's another thing that they talked about.
Yeah, they did. You're right,
They
Fuzz.
find a way to screw something up.
What are they? I mean, what are they going to do? Because the language that seemed like what they're talking about is like we're moving on, only focusing on the Japanese developed games and stuff like that. Like a Square Enix, you're saying like I kind of think of JRPGs when I think about Square, but it seems like that's like pretty much all they're going to be limiting themselves to. When they had like such a big business, like what 3-Bit was saying, they had all these different things. You had all freaking Tomb Raider. It's massive.
Yeah, Tomb Raider's a huge one. Yeah.
Like, but you freaking
it's like the only other one I think of personally. Like
even the Xbox
Avengers.
deal, right? They did the Xbox deal and limited it away from other platforms. Again, like it like whatever. Like I know the Xbox, like I wanted more exclusives and stuff like that. I don't care. Like you're still hurting the brand over time by limiting things that are third-party games on only one platform, right? And imagine if that Tomb Raider, with Square Enix said they were disappointed with the sales numbers, had released at the time on PS4 and on Xbox One. Do you think they would have gotten at least double the sales? I think so. I think they'd have been way more happy with the success rate of Tomb Raider, right? Not to say that it still would have not ended up in the same result, but like this is happening with all these games going to Switch. It's happening with games going to PlayStation. Now they're saying, okay, we're just gonna make any of these other kind of games. We're gonna make basically Japanese developed games, which is when my mind automatically goes to action games and JRPGs, right? And that's pretty much what I think mostly what they're gonna be developing. And it kind of seems like they're kind of like turning into like just a smaller thing, right? I mean,
like
that's
they're trying to limit themselves. They're putting themselves in a box, like when they don't need to put themselves in a box.
But see,
No,
that's where I'm confused. Like, Square don't need to do that.
I know.
Like, they don't need to do that.
I think they're panicking after what happened with Outriders and Avengers and these like flops of games they've been having.
But even to that, that's where I get lost, because games, look, Either game's going to do well or it's going to flop, one or the other. That's just the game. Roll the dice.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see how it goes. But I just feel like something's just not right. Something they're not telling the public. I don't know, because they have had so many successful games. The names alone that have built is just amazing. Again, going off Tomb Raider. I love Tomb Raider. I love Tomb Raider. I think Lord said, like, when y'all think Square, I think of PlayStation. When I think of that, I think of how I used to play Tomb Raider on the PlayStation 1 or the PlayStation 2. Like, that's where my minds go. So it's like, what are y'all doing wrong here? Y'all can't lick one game, ruin the company. So I feel like there's something else going on behind the curtain that we don't know about.
Yeah, like they're trying to get themselves ready for a sale, the acquisition, and they're trying to shed the weight maybe that people aren't as interested in.
And even to that, because even all on Twitter the past day or two, just reading people comments, you know, of course, everybody, oh, Xbox should buy them. First off, I don't think Xbox should buy them. Honestly, that's just me. I don't think Xbox should even touch them. I honestly feel like PlayStation shouldn't touch them, honestly, if you want to be real. I honestly feel like that. So I don't know who would sit up here.
I think it needs to be a merger. Like they need to like join with someone else, not
And
get
now
bought out.
that I can see. That I can see. But I don't see Xbox or PlayStation or even Nintendo throwing that name in there. I don't see neither one of these companies need to go out and buy this.
What if Square like went and acquired like Platinum Games? Because they actually talked about that they got like some cash and they would be looking at making an acquisition.
As long as if they did Platinum, then have the devs like cater to what they actually create. I think a big problem of what happened with the Western division is they were making them make games that they weren't known for.
Yeah, if you read the comments, we talked about this on PM and the PM before. The comments from the Eidos Montreal founder, who had been behind the scenes a lot of this stuff, talked about everything that we had ever heard from Square as pretty much accurate. Like they didn't know what the hell they're doing with their Western devs. They pretty much just told them how horrible they were all the time, even behind the scenes, and then they didn't ever give them any direction or answers except to tell them they were going to be making games they never had interest in making in the first place, right? And then when they did it, they actually come out with a success. Guardians of the Galaxy, fantastic game, right? The Deus Ex games, rated super high, fantastic games, right? The Tomb Raider
potentially
games,
coming back. Potentially
yes,
coming back.
That's some other cool news. The Deus Ex games, the Tomb Raider games, fantastic games, rated super high. Some of the highest rated games and well thought of games actually coming out of Square Enix over the last 10, 15 years, actually. And guess what? They were all failures, according to Square, right? So Square obviously didn't know how to market them.
That's where I think they fail, is they don't push these games. Like,
there you go.
Especially like you think of Guardians, and Guardians was amazing, and Square did nothing in terms of pushing that and marketing it and getting it out there, like at least at the time or beforehand and stuff like that. It took word of mouth for everybody to be like, oh, we need to go play this game. It wasn't on Square.
And I agree with you, lady, because I feel like when Avengers failed, they didn't want to advertise no type of Guardians because they probably felt that was going to happen also, you know, which I don't get why. Maybe because just the comic book, you know, type style game. But I feel like ever since Marvel was a failure, they're like, okay, Galaxy, they're not going to do well. And I honestly,
in their best interest.
I didn't hear what you say.
I just said they don't do things in their best interest because at the end of the day, it would benefit them for that game to be successful.
Yeah, honestly, I think when it came to Game Pass, I think Xbox was promoting them more than them themselves, Square themselves. Honestly, that's crazy. Bad marketing for sure, but I just feel like there's something else going on. Like Mav just named all these great games, and it's like y'all did 1 or 2 games out of 8, 9 other games. The tournament, the companies, you know, is going up in flames and everything else. Like, come on now. I really think something else is going on.
I think it needs to be like a Capcom or a Sega merges with them and then put those leaderships above, like remove Square's leadership and just put Capcom's leadership above them. I don't know. Just for that to work out. Just, I don't know. Because I don't want like a Sony buying it or something. I think it just works better as a merger.
I'm just surprised Sony hasn't already made the announcement that they bought them or something. Because like before, it seemed like it was a lock, and it almost seemed like when they got rid of Crystal Dynamics and the Ideos Montreal, that it was like, oh, well, they are preparing themselves for this takeover or this purchase, but I would have figured within 30 days we would hear, oh, welcome to the family, welcome to PlayStation Studios, and nothing. So it's like,
but see, even today, I still feel like if PlayStation would announce Monday they purchased Square, it's like, what would change? Honestly, like,
True.
like
Yeah.
one
Would they still release their games on those Switch games? I wonder. I think
once
I
the
think
contract's
so.
up, they probably wouldn't do Switch stuff anymore.
You don't think?
But that's it. Like, there's no big change. So it's like, for me, that's why I feel like for Sony to purchase them, I don't think they need to do that.
Yeah. I still can't rack my brain over like what happened months ago when we found out that all those IPs, those games that I mentioned that we all talked about how amazing those games were, $300 million. They got all those franchises and they got all those studios at Embracer Group, bro. And now that, like Prong said, they're talking about wanting to bring back Deus Ex and do what Cyberpunk 27 failed to, according to their words. And it's like, whoa, they're already having this kind of discussion now about bringing that shit out. Like, that's amazing. And maybe it's all for the better. You know what I mean? Maybe it's all for the better. Maybe they'll have the freedom to make the games they want and bring us the stuff that we want. And
we knew this was the best spot for them.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, I mean, outside of Xbox buying them, this is like Embracer is giving all their teams freedom, and they understand. Again, the owner of Embracer, I forget his name off the top of my head right now. When I read that interview with him, he became one of my favorite CEOs in the gaming industry right now, because he's a lot like Phil. He started out back in the day and was big into comics and big into gaming, and he understands the history and what IPs mean to fan bases, and he's willing to allow all of this IP and all of these different devs that they've brought in underneath this umbrella to go do what they do best, which is create the games that they want to make. And that's what's important nowadays. And you see it with companies that give that freedom, they flourish. And that's what Xbox is trying to do with all these studios they've brought in, but Embracer's already proving it. We're getting games that we never thought we would see again come back, and that's what's so huge about this.
Yeah.
And you know what? And I just want to say this right quick. It's funny you say that, because also I've been reading about people talk about the whole Call of Duty, Sony scared of Call of Duty. Look, I made a tweet about it, and I said, y'all looking at the wrong picture. Y'all need to be worried about when Phil sit up here and tell Activision to make a game y'all want to make. That's the big picture to me. We know Call of Duty. What about, because Activision made a ton of games. Did we forget they made Spider-Man, Transformers, things like that?
Yeah.
Could you imagine if you'd be like, okay.
Oh, we haven't forgot. They forgot.
They forgot.
They forgot.
See, that's what I'm saying. So can you imagine if be like, hey, let's take it easy on Call of Duty and let's make something else. Here's our resources, the cash. Let's make something else.
Oh yeah,
well, every time they make a new studio every time they make a new studio to make a different game, they always say, "Well, you're done making games. Let's work on Call of Duty now." So it's like,
well, that was with Activision.
Toys for Bob's is the most egregious.
Yeah, like Kee said, because we were talking about was Toys for Bob. Was it
High Moon,
Raven Software? They are a studio to watch out for once this deal's done, and they will come back with a vengeance and I mean, they do the Call of Duty, but I think if people want to stay with the Call of Duty, they start making their own games. They're gonna make games. And that's the thing. We don't need Call of Duties every year. Make Call of Duty back to how it used to be. After couple years, and then let's do it.
And it'll benefit Xbox to do it that way, Psycho, because if you do have that deal with Sony that I've been hearing about, that like the next 2-3 Call of Duties, 3 Call of Duties, Sony does have some marketing rights for. And you could be like, okay, well, they don't really have rights for any other game that I know of, anyways.
Yeah.
So you could invest in those studios to make what they originally were creating. Maybe get outside of the Call of Duty and put that series a little bit on the back burner. But I also know Microsoft will do what's also financially beneficial for them, and that is the Call of Duty franchise. And basically adhering. Also,
Call of Duty. But listen, but not Call of Duty, but Xbox Field, they're also really, really good at listening to the community. Also, that's again, people don't think about that. You know, what about if people want to start seeing other games being made? You know, I've been seeing for years, everybody as a Call of Duty person, a zombie lover, things like that. A lot of people have been asking for a standalone zombie game. Could you imagine if they do a standalone zombie game and only ship the next 3 Call of Duties to PlayStation, but have an exclusive zombie game to Xbox? People will easily jump ship because the zombie game, the zombie community is real. You know, it's real. And that's just opening up doors for them to try new things if they listen to the community. I'm telling you.
Yeah, at that same point though, that's where Xbox can kind of get tricky with it and be like, "Hey, it's a new game, it's a new Call of Duty game. Here's your marketing rights," and then just like that can be their next marketing rights because it's a new Call of Duty game. Like,
Call of Duty. Oh, Call of Duty doesn't exist. We're just gonna call this franchise COD now. It's just COD. Yeah.
And they're doing that with the new the DMZ mode or whatever for the new Modern Warfare. If they make that a separate, they can say it's its own standalone Call of Duty. That's 3 Call of Duty games right there. You're done with your marketing rights.
There you go. Now what?
They release some like a little stupid ass top down like mobile game like Call of Duty 8 or whatever. I don't know.
Extra transaction.
I had to call it Call of Duty marketing rights ends is the game.
Is the game. Redefine Prince.
Yeah. Guys, we're gonna get everybody out of here because guess what? We got that food coming on the way, and we're gonna have a lot of fun tonight with my buddies and my lovely wife, and we're gonna have a blast. But chat, you guys rock. Again, King Arthur hit us with a $2 super chat. Also, he says, what up, doe? Congrats on number 100. And I got one more gift card to give away here, so I'm going to hit the roll it button here. And Ed Enzo, congratulations, sir, on winning a $25 gift card. Appreciate you. So you will get that, sir. And again, chat, you guys freaking rock. Again, came through big time for episode 100. This was a hell of a fun ass show to do. Key, thanks for coming through, man. Like, absolutely love you, dude. And it meant a lot that you were able to stop by and the kind words. You almost had me, dude. Almost broke down.
Yeah, I mean, God, panel, y'all interrupt. Yeah, we could have get it. We could have get it. You know, we could have get the video.
You rock though, man. It's for real.
Memes, everything. We could have get it.
But yeah, tell everybody where they can find you, Key. I want to make sure people know and when you're going to be coming back live again, because I know you've been pretty busy.
Yeah, you know, I'm slowly working on it. I'm slowly working on it. I think I should be able to fully come back in like the next couple weeks. Don't quote me on it. But we'll see. But yeah, you can find me over on my channel, Just Key. You know, I'm starting back to getting into the routine of streaming, playing games, things like that. I'm always on Twitter, Gaming Key, of course. And like I said, one day you guys will see me back over here every Monday. Is the show moved to Mondays now?
Yeah, Monday nights now. Yeah, Monday nights now on FSP
for that.
Yeah. I'm getting there. I'm a little rusty. Excuse me. But yeah, of course, you know, I'm always around. You guys can find me. And again, I want to thank everybody for just accepting me to be part of the team. You guys are the best. Like, seriously, you guys are the best. Well, a person that listened to a lot of podcasts, watch a lot of podcasts over the years, this is something special. Special.
Thanks, man.
So,
you know what? It's like you guys fucking saw the montage earlier when I'm like, "Hi, my name's Mav. Welcome to the first episode of Xbox Ultimate Podcast."
I didn't see that.
Fuck. Okay, so like I'm saying that you guys make the shit. You know what I mean? Because it's about our interaction, having fun with the family and everything. And it's like, it means a lot that any of you want to be associated with anything that we do. You know what I mean? And I've said that from the beginning because you could be doing whatever. Psycho flew from fucking Florida here at the last minute. You know, 3 bits here from Georgia. I mean, you guys could be. It's Friday night. You know, you could be out seeing a movie, you could be out hanging out, like you could be playing games, you could be listening to another show, you could be doing whatever, but you choose to spend the time here shooting the shit. And that also, Not at all. And that means everybody in the chat also, you know, I mean, everybody here watching and is taking it 1 second to watch anything we've ever done. I appreciate every single person, like for real. Even the trolls. I mean, you may get blocked. Listen, I still appreciate you coming through. You know,
we love you too.
Yeah.
But for real, it's absolutely means a lot, guys. And Lady, everything I mean, you're not really here a lot now, obviously. You know what I mean? But we do miss you, and you were a big part of everything that we did for a long time on the show. Really helping us when we kind of took the show more from a smaller thing, and we kind of started getting a little bit more attention and stuff, and had.
I agree with Kee though. I saw it. I saw the potential in this podcast, and I knew that you and Kate and the team had it. So after, you know, I've been at this game for a while as well. I might not do it much now, but I've been doing it for quite a bit, and I saw it with you guys. So you guys are a fun time, and that's what it takes to, I think, make it in a podcasting world, is just that camaraderie and fun fucking time, but also knowledgeable and not just totally fucking all.
Yeah. Well, we miss you, and
it's good shit. Well, hopefully I'll be back more often. Maybe. I mean, we'll see.
You're still there, like in the background, hanging out, talking with us in the DMs and stuff. And you always got to open invites.
I am busy a lot, but I'm hoping to get back onto it. Lately, I've just been playing a lot of farming games. So I'm on this like Dinkum.
Did you play
this game called Dinkum? Oh my god, it's amazing.
What about Garden Story? Did you play that? Garden Story?
No, I have it down. I actually started it up, but I did not play much of it. No, Dinkum is basically like Animal Crossing on crack. So it's really good. It's a single developer. Like, I mean, if you guys even like Animal Crossing, Harvest Moon, anything PC, anything like, it's gonna come to Xbox and Switch eventually as well. Right now, it's in early access on Steam. So. But it's like $20. It's totally worth it if you like those types of games. Like, it's a fun fucking time. So
maybe I'll try it on the Steam Deck. That'd be a good Steam Deck game.
Possibly. I want a Steam Deck. When I started playing this game, like my fucking FOMO for Steam Deck just like quadrupled. Really? I'm so upset about the fact that I didn't fucking jump on it. Like when I got my little. You were invited. Huh?
I tried Steam Deck like an hour ago for the first time.
I tried it when I went to California with my friend Tinks. They all have one. They have like 4 in their household now. I hate them. But, I was so concerned about where the joysticks were, because I'm like, I don't know, they look like they're gonna be fucking weird and uncomfortable, but it felt so nice. And oh well. Yeah. Soon.
Steam Deck's like pretty damn amazing
platform for, like, I don't know, if you don't really want the Switch. I don't know. It's just like a good.
It's a good, I guess. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at with it. But I want one. I'm going to get one just to play Dinkum. No, just for lots of stuff. But the game is definitely really good if you like that, especially Animal Crossing. Like, if you liked Animal Crossing, this is like, it's what Concerned Ape did for like the Harvest Moon franchise and Stardew. Like, this guy did it for Animal Crossing. Like, everything Animal Crossing was lacking, this guy has like implemented into it. Like, you can fight fake kangaroos and like catch crocodiles because it's in Australia, so everything's like Australian themed. Yeah, it's good shit though.
I forgot I still had that damn Miracle Whip and Mayo poll up there.
I didn't want to say anything.
It was still sitting there. 39 people voted, and Mayo kicked Miracle Whip's ass.
See, the people have spoken. Sorry.
First in my heart, my lovely wife Kaitlin. Where can everybody find you, babe?
This was awesome. This is just like the past couple days have been crazy.
Yeah.
I still can't believe it. Thank you to the chat. Thank you to everyone on the panel with us. This is amazing.
I love you, Kate.
You can find, it's so good to see you, lady.
We got the wrong person crying.
You're gonna make me cry, and I look stupid when I cry.
Starting. Well, hold on, you started. Don't start early.
You could. I'm having like 3 drinks, so I'm like.
That would be me now. After 3 drinks, I'm ridiculous. I'm like 20 drink Brittany at 3 drinks.
Anyway, you can find me on TikTok at Kaitlin_fancy and Twitter at What's my Twitter?
Caitlin,
at Kaitlin XO615.
Yeah,
there's XO in it. I know that.
XO615. That's where you can find me.
Yeah.
Oh,
there.
go find her.
I got a couple super chats to get to real quick because you guys are still being freaking incredible. Vic the Click with a $10 super chat. Thank you so much, Vic. He says, 100th episode and still as amazing as the first day I popped in. Congratulations on this milestone. I'll take a shot for every one of you. I know you will, Vic. I'll be doing
9 shots, Vic.
Yeah, absolutely.
What you drinking? Hold on. What you drinking, Vic? Hold on. Put it in the chat. What you
He's drinking tequila. It's Vic the Click. It's got to be tequila. Either maybe he likes whiskey. What is it? I know, Pong. You see the pictures. Is it rum? What does he like, Vic? What does Vic like?
No, he's had a really good bottle of tequila before. I think he does do some whiskey too on top of it, but I think he's had a really good bottle of tequila.
I've seen so many shots, I just can't remember. Vic's a tequila guy for sure. Infinite Umbra, dude, appreciate you so much as well with a $10 super chat. Says, I'm not feeling well, but I didn't want to miss out. Congratulating you good people on 100 episodes. Here's a 100 more. Dude, I know you got the COVIDs right now, bro, so I hope the hell
keep getting better, Umbra.
that you have a fast recovery on that, bro. Absolutely. Love your show as well, what you guys are doing over there. Micah Ford hit us with a $20 super chat. Micah, always super supportive, amazing guy as well. Says happy 100, ladies and gentlemen, dude. Thank you so much. Boba Fett hit us with a $2 super chat. Thanks, Boba. You rock as well. Shout out to Mav and gang. Congrats on the big 100. I appreciate all of that, guys. You guys fucking rock. I mean it. And again, never expected, always appreciated. Just 100%. But let's see, Jasper.
Okay.
Where can everybody find you, sir?
So, chat, it's been a fantastic night with all you friends. Oh, you can't laugh.
I knew it was coming.
So it's been a fantastic night with all you family, friends, chat. Thanks for coming out. Been amazing. We wouldn't be here without you, chat. So as always, keep it up. You're here 5 minutes, the whole show, whatever. We love you, chat. Keep it up.
Is he doing
You're so loud.
What is going on? I need information.
It's Pong. He's trying to be Pong.
He's doing Pong right now.
So check my Twitter. I already put out a video. Tomorrow morning, we're doing living split screen, 10 Eastern, 9 a.m. Central.
I need Paul to go next. I need Paul to go. He needs to go next now.
We saved Pong for last because he's like 5 minutes.
I need a comparison. He needs to go next. I need a comparison.
There's more. There's got to be more to this.
Yeah, y'all gotta be quiet. You messed me up.
Start over.
So, anyway, Pong Soul, Xbox, Twitter, you all know the drill. Living split screen tomorrow morning, 10 Eastern, 9 a.m. Central. We're on mission 1K. Me and Steel, we're trying to get 1K. And if we hit 1K by the end of the year, me and Steel is going to stream Callisto Protocol. He don't do those scary games, so it should be a good time. He's going to be screaming his mind out. That's mission 1K. Tell a friend, bring a friend. Wake up bright and early. That's your Saturday morning. Finishing off tomorrow night, Saturday night at PTK Blam, the Shop Podcast. Me, Fuzzy. We're going to have a fun time. We got a special guest, Silent Cypher, on there this week. So that should be a good time. Just type PTK Blam in YouTube. You'll find the channel. It's amazing. I can't always make it, but Xbox Factor is Tuesday, 12 Eastern. I might be there this week. I don't know, but Mav sometimes there. We got a fun panel. It's Mr. Boomstick, Double Barrel Game. That's always a fun time. Check that out. That's Tuesday, 12 Eastern. And then we're back at it Thursday, PM in the PM. That's Pong and Mav. We do deep dive on a few topics. Check out last night's episode. We talked about Ubisoft and Tencent kind of coming together. That was a great time. Yes, always fun. It's the golden age of gaming, people. Play what you love what you play, and as always, we'll catch you next time.
That's fucking great.
He's got it down.
Somebody give this guy $1.
Oh my god.
That was very close, except you're still too loud, Jasper. But nicely done, sir. Nicely done.
But how about you, Jasper? Where can we actually find you?
Oh shit. Okay.
Gotta clear your throat now, huh?
Yeah. Y'all can check me out, Lord Jasper on Twitter, Lord Master Jasper on YouTube. So Monday it's FSP, Fuzzy, Psycho 3-bit. It's 10 p.m. Eastern. That's always a fun time. And then it's Xbox Ultimate on Fridays. I still got that Pong vibe a little bit going on in my brain. So it's like,
Fucker jingle that says now we have to hear that twice.
You're like the guy that played Elvis. He just talks like Elvis now all the time because he's like did it for too long. Now you're gonna be.
And it's Xbox Ultimate Friday. That's about it.
Right on. Shout out to Alvin with the $10 super chat. He says Pong's royalty fee for Jasper's bit. Thanks. We appreciate that. Fuzzy Belvedere, bro. Thanks always for coming through everything you do with us and helping on FSP a lot with tidbits and all this kind of stuff. You do big part of it. Where can everybody find you, sir?
Well, just want to say thank you for having me on and welcoming me to the family. It was awesome being on here with you guys, and man, let's do this again for the next episode 200. Might have to figure out how I can fly out to Texas too.
Yeah. Okay. Come on, Fuzz. Let's go.
No, but
I'll show up if Fuzzy shows up.
Yeah, just like rent a hotel conference room at that point if everyone shows up.
Yeah.
I'll sleep with Kate.
We'll make it happen.
Oh, man, it was just awesome being on here with you guys, and good to see you, Key. Good to see you, lady. Always awesome having you guys on or being on the same podcast with you guys.
I know, Fuzzy. We go back far too.
Oh
you
yeah.
And I. Fuck.
Bombshell jackets.
Mm-hmm. Fuzzy was one of my like old school listeners on my old podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah, I told you I'm a Division fan, so Division podcasts were my thing way back. And actually, I wish there were more people doing Division podcasts.
I think that Bombshell might be coming back. I don't know if it's under wraps, but they've got some stuff going on. We've got some stuff going on with Ubi there, Sir Ubi, sorry. Yeah, behind the scenes.
That would be
forward.
awesome.
Yeah.
But for anybody that wants to hear my ramblings on anything gaming related, just follow me on Twitter, Fuzzy_Belvedere. You can catch me on PTK Blam's channel tomorrow with Pong and Silent Cypher and PTK at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. On Monday, we'll be on FSP 10 p.m. With Jasper, Mav, 3-bit, and Psychonauts. And then you can also catch me on Breakfast with Boom on Friday morning at 10 a.m. Eastern Time with Web Dave, with Mr. Boomstick XL, sometimes 3-bit, Bit Cloud Gaming. Well, not 3-bit. I'm sorry, Bit Cloud Gaming, Bad Bit, and sometimes Crispy Bomb when he gets the chance as well. But and then find me here again on Friday evening, 9 p.m. on Xbox Ultimate with the family. Can't wait.
Yeah, I love you, man. Appreciate you, dude. Well, we got 3-bit and Psycho here that are actually in my house, and I know where to find you right now, for sure.
Yeah.
But 3-bit, where can we find you when you're not sitting here in my house?
Everyone can follow me on Twitter. My Twitter's at i3bit. It's been an awesome show. It's so good to see you, Key and Lady. I haven't seen you in like a million years, so it's really good to see you on the show. 100 episodes, we've made it, and Mav and Kate, you guys created something really special, and I had to be here for the 100th episode. I wanted to, really.
I didn't know if you were actually gonna do it or not, but it's 3-bit speaking, so it just wasn't 100% sure. And then you were like, "Yeah, I got the tickets." I'm like, "Holy shit, this is gonna happen! It's gonna be fucking awesome."
And knowing 3-bit, he could have booked it for like next year and be like, "Well,
oops."
Who would have known? We would have hit August 5th on a Friday 2 years in a row. Who would have known?
Yeah, 3-bit was like 3-bit and Lupa were like the first. And Kate was like technically the first guest because she was, but she had to do it because she's my wife. But like 3-bit and Lupa were like two of the first guests on our first show that actually had a panel. Yeah. So, dude, it's like been great to know you, man. It's like awesome. Like I got two like of my good friends, like real friends here. You know what I mean? It's like, it's amazing, dude. So thank you
They're good folk.
Yeah.
for coming all this way.
And like, yeah, it's been like such a cool journey, and it's definitely, we always say it's like feels like a family dynamic, but like each one of these people on the panel I'm really close with, and I really appreciate you guys, and Kate, of course, the fact that you can do like 100 thumbnails or how many thumbnails for all of these different shows is amazing. So appreciate you, Kate. Appreciate you,
Sorry,
everyone.
the dog's going crazy.
That must be our Mexican food.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, food here. So I'm gonna leave. Love you all.
Tacos.
3-pit, like speed it up. Speed it up.
Tacos and dry ass cake.
Yeah.
Psycho,
No, I appreciate it.
you as well, man. Like, absolutely blows my mind that you're here, dude. I freaking love you, and you're every bit psycho in person as you always were. All the conversations we have, man, and I'm having fun as hell hanging out with you so far. But tell everybody where they can find you when you're not here.
Well, just want to say thank you for having me on the show, Mav. You know, you definitely have brought a lot of people together in this community, and I just wanted to say thank you and for giving me this opportunity to be on something amazing. So thank you, brother. And Lupa, we love you.
Yes.
If you are watching
Yes.
right now, we miss you, and we can't wait to finally be able to talk to you and play some games and just shoot the shit. You know, we miss you, girl, and love you. Chat, you guys are awesome. Thank you for coming out for the 100th episode. This was an amazing time. I'm sitting in the pink room, and I am about to throw up rainbows. So you can find me everywhere. Psychonauts 8. Find me Mondays with FSP, and Fridays Xbox Ultimate for 101th episode. And we'll see you next time.
Yeah.
All right, now get the fuck out of my daughter's room.
I know.
This is, and you, like you said, this is not complete without Lupa. Like, we absolutely miss you, Lupa. I don't know if you're able to watch this after the fact or whatever. I know that we're still waiting on more updates, but I'll share any updates I get with everybody. But last thing we had heard was good news. So, but we love you, Lupa, and a huge part of everything we've done here on the channel. And I would be remiss if I didn't give Pong Soul a chance to actually speak here and let Jasper steal his outro.
The moment we've been waiting for.
So, Pong Soul,
that
the
makes me
encyclopedia of gaming, dating back to the very first game ever created. Where can people find you, sir?
Yeah, if imitation is the sincerest form of flattery, consider me flattered there, Jasper. That was amazing, brother. I love it. But you did do my whole outro, and you did a nice job with it as well. You even got the guest in on the Shop podcast. But no,
I had to
of all,
research your
seriously,
times.
I'm sure you did.
He did have it written down.
Yes, he did. There was no way he remembered that. But nice job, Jasper. But no, seriously, family. Again, special. And shout out to Psycho for bringing up Lupa. I was going to say it's bittersweet to see everybody back here without her. Again, everybody in the chat, everybody listening to this now or later, please continue to keep her in your prayers, your hearts, your energy, whatever you guys are doing. But yes, it is bittersweet to be here with everybody. But Kee, Lady, absolutely, first of all, fantastic to see you both here with us tonight to celebrate 100. I've missed you both greatly. So absolutely awesome to have you here with us on this episode. It was special. And obviously seeing the family together down in Texas, I am jealous as I'll get out to see you guys together. Extremely jealous, but it is just, again, we've talked about this so many times on different shows, but this truly is one of the greatest communities I've ever been a part of. And you guys are all my family. And I feel like I've met more people who become close friends of mine than I could have anywhere else. And that's crazy to say, but that's the power of what we do here. So appreciate you all, love you all, and chat, that extends to you as well. Some of you have been around since the beginning. And again, we're nothing without you all joining in on our craziness on every Friday night on Xbox Ultimate and all of our shows that we do we love you and nothing but respect for all of you as well. This was absolutely incredible. Again, Mav, nice job on going back and finding some of the highlights. That was absolutely amazing. But Mav and Kaitlin, thank you. As everybody has said already, thank you for bringing us all together here. Again, you guys are the reason why we're here doing this. And I love you guys and appreciate you so, so much. No matter what happens, again, this will be some of the greatest memories of my life, meeting all of you. So, again, thank you for being here.
Yeah,
thank you for being here and doing this, man. So I appreciate it. Otherwise, you guys know the drill, as Jasper put together for you already. Listen, I'm not going to get loud like Jasper does, though, because that's crazy. But you can find me Pong Soul on Xbox, Pong Soul on Twitter. You definitely know the drill there.
I know, right, lady?
Well, listen. I can't let Jasper steal all the thunder here on my outro. So tomorrow morning, living split screen. That's right, split screen, all one word, 10 a.m. Eastern, 9 o'clock Central Time. My brother from another Steel Rain and I will get you up. So set those alarms. And hey, a special shout out an hour earlier. So set your alarms an hour earlier. Check out Sour Blow Gaming's channel over on YouTube, because he put together a premiere video about Xbox in Japan, and that is going to be something awesome. So go check that out tomorrow morning before Living Split Screen. And then tomorrow night, the Shop Podcast, PTK Blam, Fuzzy, and myself welcome in, of course, Silent Cypher. It is going to be an awesome, awesome Saturday night, 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 o'clock Central Time. And then, of course, Tuesdays, Xbox Factor. Like Jasper said, I don't know if I'm going to be there this week. Probably not. But guess what? You still got to check it out, because it's Double Barrel Gaming. It's Mr. Boomstick, the man. And it's going to be all good things green, 12 p.m. Eastern, 11 o'clock Central Time every Tuesday, p.m. in the p.m. on Thursdays. We had a great turnout yesterday, so please drop on by. Mav and I got a great time going on Thursday nights, 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 o'clock Central Time. Listen, Jasper was correct. Everybody gets it now. It's the golden age of gaming. Get out there, enjoy it, play what you love what you play, and I'm going to talk to you all real soon. Have a great night. Thank you, everybody.
Woo! Thank you, everybody. Have a good one. You guys all friggin' rock. Love you all. That was episode 100.
Everybody.
Yeah.
We'll see you for another 100.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.